Yes, people. Welcome to Never a Foul. This is the evening debate show, and we have got someone who's called out somebody else. Big up anyone that's come from Alice's channel, which I just clocked her as well. So always big up Alice. But yeah, we're joined by Mr. Wolfie, who's going to be the more the neutral one in this sense. His club got a point at Stamford Bridge and also got the 3 points at Anfield. So he's actually quite the guy to actually go to at this rate, so we can keep it really balanced. Then we've got me and Daps to ruffle the feathers a little bit. But this is all to do with VD today. And don't get me wrong, Mus is there, but Mons will be here as well. The home side gets a +1. They get to bring them along to the party.
So is Mons stuck in him?
Not yet.
Well, he's not here.
Yeah.
He's always late. This guy has got the worst quality ever.
Oh, the worst.
Oh, the worst.
The worst.
Oh, we should start putting some...
like the worst.
Stop finding people, man. What is this? Last time he was in the stream and he weren't even there.
Oh, he was there for an hour and he said nothing. But I swear you've said you want Mons, yeah?
Mm.
And he's not here. So for me, that's ducking.
Right now, he's ducking. Yeah, he's ducking a test. Well, what are you lot saying anyways, man? How's your international breaks been?
International.
Actually, not VD. I could not care less about yours. But the other two, yeah, go on.
I heard England's gonna get Tuchel.
It's looking kind of likely, yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's what I'm saying. Like,
good appointment.
Trent had a good,
incredible appointment.
Trent had a good international break, so hopefully he flourishes in Tuchel with Tuchel. You know what I mean? Like, I think like even like players like Sobers like also had a good international break as well. But Van Dijk and Salah coming early was good for us coming to this game as well. This is a massive game, of course. Chelsea got a great attack. We got a great attack, but I think hopefully the edge will be in our defense. That's the whole for us anyway. Because you guys
just say that Chelsea's defense was shit. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, they haven't been great defensively. You see it from their keeper and even like you see against Brighton, they just make silly mistakes, man. Sometimes. Hopefully we can attack those.
But if it wasn't for their keeper, then I think Forest would have beat them. To be frank with you.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Yeah.
Their keeper saved them against Forest.
Hold on a minute. Are we not talking like Sales wasn't unbelievable?
Huh?
Yeah, Sales was very good as well.
Sales was incredible against us as well. So
yeah, but you shot straight at him, bro.
So was Alanga when he came on.
He made the saves look good, but the shots, if you look at him deep, you just hit straight at him. Or in Felix's case, completely missed the goal.
Quite a few past him. The double Cole Palmer one. Can't believe that.
The header one as well.
I remember. Yeah, so many chances that game. But I mean, both goalkeepers won the game, or not won the game, but stopped the team from losing. It was, yeah, man. What is it with goalkeepers against?
Let me ask you the question. Why have you called out Liverpool today? Like, what is
because
it?
On one of the first streams that I was on, it might have been like the third stream or something like that. I said Chelsea have the third best squad in the league, yeah, as a whole, as a squad. And Mons was not having it. He was not having it. He kept moaning and he kept trying to make me seem like a dickhead, not having it. So we're having the debate now.
It is debatable. It is debatable, though. It is debatable. Like,
no, it's not debatable, though. We have a better squad than Liverpool.
There's you're talking about Manchester City, Arsenal, and then even you put in Aston Villa, like teams like that. You have to understand that they're still fighting for the same places that you are. Aston Villa are still fighting for the same places that you are right now. So let's not discredit these teams as well.
That's you know what? You're saying they're fighting for whatever, but that isn't necessarily to do with our squad. First of all, our squad's changed a tiny bit.
I'm not even going to mention.
And they're further along in their project, just the same way you are, than we are. And now we're starting to kick along a little bit. And we start to show a bit of progression. The tone's going to change. The tone's going to change.
You have a good. I never mentioned you have a bad squad. You have a great attack. Your attack is very impressive. I'm not going to discredit your attack as well. But the whole dimension is I'm just mentioning the defense has a very good, decent squad depth as well. But in terms of left back as well, and yes, some of your centre backs. But in midfield, if I look at your midfielders, who you got to replace is not great, honestly. For me, that's for me personally. If I look at Aston Villa and look at their midfielders, and I think they have quality amount of depth in or even Onana and Boubacar Kamara and all these players that they have in their midfield. But if I look at Chelsea's, I'm thinking there's a level below. If Caicedo and Enzo get injured,
Can we just reverse back? Because I think everyone in the comments is saying the same thing as well. They're going, oh, Chelsea haven't finished above us for 8 years. We've beat them in finals. All of this, right? What VVD has... Sorry, what VVD...
VVD,
what
VVD...
I love that, yes.
What VD has said is that he thinks... And by the way, I think he's wrong for saying it's not a debate. Everything is a debate. That used to piss me off when Liverpool fans used to say Klopp is better than Pep and it's not even a debate. Everything is a debate. So it is a debate. But for him to say Chelsea's squad is better than Liverpool's, anyone saying, yeah, but they haven't won.
Did you see that? You said the third. He didn't say that they're better than Liverpool, did he, VD?
No,
you said they're better than Liverpool.
Sorry. I'm doing.
Now you're bringing something else.
Hold on. I'm doing simple maths here. He thinks Chelsea have the third best squad because I'm presuming he thinks Arsenal and City's are better than his. And he's putting Chelsea at their third best.
You know what? Yeah,
squad.
Arsenal, I'd debate. Arsenal, I'd slightly debate.
So, all right. So, if you think you're third, who are the two above you?
City
and
probably Arsenal.
Okay, right. So, like I said, that's a different conversation. I think anyone in here that's saying straight away, oh well, they haven't finished above us in 8 years, so it can't be. Listen, someone can have a better squad than you and finish below you for 25 years, right? Mm-hmm. They can still have a better squad. There's a lot of other reasons behind it. I just think so. But what we need to do is deep dive on VD and let him explain what.
Yeah. Okay.
Pause.
Of course, explain.
Let him explain why he thinks it's not even debatable. Like, that's the one that for me is why is it not even debatable?
Look at the depth we have, man. The depth we have, and even like some of our players. I think Liverpool squad. I think you have team cohesion, right? You've got to play together for a while, so you know how your players play and how they link up together and stuff like that. But as individuals, if we go through the entire, let's say, a 25-man squad, we have better players than you. We have better players.
Individuals. Individual. Yes. I would have said he had a better number. You have a higher number than us in terms of squad depth. But individuals, are you classing as individuals? Because we can go through the squads.
Into the Chelsea team.
Our individuals.
Who gets in the Liverpool team?
Individuals are better than yours.
No, they're not.
Start there. Who gets into the Liverpool team from the Chelsea team?
This is what I was going to go on to.
That's what I want.
Positions. This is what I want to do. I want to put. I've been thinking about this because I pitched it like a week and a half ago or whatever, something like that, or maybe 2 weeks ago. And I've been thinking, listen, put someone forward, and we will match it. We match the players on likeness, where they play, and stuff like that. So it will be Alisson, Sanchez.
Only one that gets into a Liverpool.
You just shut yourself in the first.
Hold on, no. Let's not do only one. Let's do it exactly how he wants to do it. So we'll start off with
let him go.
Alisson.
100%.
So you're putting forward Alisson. Obviously,
yes.
I'm putting forward Sanchez. Now listen, I know here I concede. Can we get a tally on the screen or something like that? I think we should get like a tally. A little
Cass,
box
you're gonna have to drop that artwork. And you're gonna have to do something else here, mate.
Whatever you have with Alisson, you're not gonna get it. That's right.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm also not stupid, and I'm not naive.
Cassie,
I'm more than willing to concede this.
I'm not meant to give you a tally. I can make a tally, but I don't know how to put a tally on the screen exactly unless you got me a website and then you have to change the whole overlay.
Oh yeah, it's not.
How about I keep a tally on my phone?
Yeah, there we go. We'll keep a tally. So 1-0.
Yeah,
we'll make it 2-0. Who's your backup keeper?
Go to right back.
Because Kelleher's better.
I was going to go through the whole thing. I was going to go starting 11. The backup starting 11.
No. So let's stick on keepers. He's right.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
I've got one.
He's right.
Right. So now
first of all,
our second keeper.
Right.
Second,
It's Kelleher.
Jorgensen.
It's Kelleher.
I'm not having Kelleher over Jorgensen. There's not a chance. Not a chance.
Yeah. You might not. You might not. The rest of us
You're a
are.
joke.
No.
The rest of us are, bro.
You have to convince us.
Kelleher over
That's a
thing.
joke.
You've lost your mind. You've lost your mind.
I
Listen,
don't
if you
think
want to
I'm-
get the point, yeah.
Who's your
little
second
points.
keeper? Who's your second keeper?
Jorgensen,
Hasn't
the
Kelleher
one that
had
we
two
signed from
cup finals
Villarreal.
against you
One
and
that we
one
signed
and
from
one goal.
Villarreal.
Wait 1 sec.
Kelleher's had two cup finals against you. Have been a star in both.
Yeah, Keller's better than your first
it's
goalkeeper.
squad depth.
No,
It's
he's
squad depth.
true.
don't.
He is.
This is
Yes,
what
he
we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna
He
do better
probably
than our
is. He
first
probably
keeper.
is.
Shut up, man.
He
No,
probably
he
is.
isn't.
He
It's
probably
up
No,
for
he
debate.
isn't.
It's up for
Honestly,
debate.
probably is.
Let's bring in some
No,
Kelleher.
Kelleher is
hold
not
on,
better than
hold on,
Sanchez.
but
Listen,
the
I don't
truth
even
is-
like Sanchez, but
probably
let's not
No,
give.
no, but right, we have to. This is a squad, and what we can't do is have it all
Right.
on fucking paper. Yeah, going on
Let's
paper
bring
is better.
Wolfie
But
here.
we are talking.
the
Talking
neutrals.
about
Neutral
Kelleher.
side.
We are
Put
talking
you in
about
the middle.
Kelleher, who has Premier League
Sandwich.
experience, proven. We have seen him in the Premier League. Yeah. And you're bringing to us someone that we haven't had that experience. So for me, it's Liverpool, both goalkeepers.
What have I missed?
Shoot it up.
What
So-
the fuck have I missed?
Kelleher.
What am I here?
Kelleher.
Why are we debating goalkeepers with Chelsea?
Well, I know you've been ducking once for the last 10 minutes, as you're late as per usual.
What are we-
But
what are
remember,
we-
you've been called out today to say that Liverpool do not have a better squad than Chelsea by VD. He specifically asked for you, and I gave him you and Musa since you're at the home team. I thought I'd give him a bit of an advantage. And Musa's can be quite balanced, to be fair, unlike yourself. So we had to kind of, that's why we got Wolfie
Other
as
way
well.
around, but yeah. So.
Since you don't respect no one, bar Man City, the Forest have done a number on you and Chelsea, so there's a bit of respect there. I'm just here just to be host, basically. I've
I
got
feel like
no
Chess would
great
be
input.
doing
No, Chess
Yeah,
was on
so,
earlier.
yeah.
They had their bout. Don't worry, that's getting clipped as well. But we're just going through the teams.
We're
at the
going
moment.
positions now.
And
So
he
we
said to
said
keep a tally, so I'm keeping a
Well,
tally.
well
on
if
who's
Daps is
better.
having to fight my battles, I already know I don't need to say. What do I need to say? If Daps is like, I heard Daps saying something about Kelleher, and you're saying something about
Oh,
Sanchez.
he said his second goalkeeper is better than your second goalkeeper.
I don't really.
Kelleher's better than their first goalkeeper.
Kelleher's better than your
Two
first
goals.
keeper.
No,
finals
he's
against you,
not.
though.
No, he's
Surprised
not.
he is.
That's-
He is.
that's- Kelleher's not better than Sanchez. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Okay,
Don't
what
piss
has
me off.
Sanchez done to be better than Kelleher?
What has
Or do
Kelleher
you just
done
wanna
to be
tell
better
me-
than
or do you just
Sanchez?
want to tell me you don't watch enough football? I'll give you two
Fill in
options. You pick one. Pick one.
You're actually doing this. This is what we're doing. Yeah, Sanchez has
No,
been.
no, no. I've given.
he's been
Kelleher
very
has
good
had
this
two cup
season.
finals
Yeah.
against Milan, and he's been impressive in both of them. He's been great.
Listen. I'm not.
Let me
you're
get
not
this one,
watching
bro. Broski, let me
Not
get this
seen
one.
that.
Generally, bro, let me get this one. Let me get this one, please. Just this one. What has Sanchez done in football?
Cool.
What's
he
he
had a
done?
good
He hasn't
game
done a
against
lot in
Forest.
football.
He had a good game against
By
Forest.
the way, I want to say, yeah, I don't want to be.
You're not
focusing-
asking me, like, bro.
No,
if you
I
ask me
know.
questions, I'll answer questions. What's he
Cool.
done?
You're gonna say, oh, you got the 2 cup finals against Hughes, and blah blah blah. Yeah.
No. Not the
I
cup
want
finals,
to
the whole
talk
campaign.
also
but
in the
what's he
here and
done?
now, yeah, because I don't want to be hearing, oh, what is Caicedo won when it comes up against fucking
No.
Endo and you're saying he spun
Stop
circles
bringing
around.
it, bro. I've asked you to go shop, and you're going Disneyland, bro. I want to ask you, what has Sanchez done, bro?
This is only on number 2.
No.
Fucking hell.
Not a lot. Oh, what else can he do? What can he do?
So my-
not
so I'm
not a
asking-
lot.
no,
He's
no.
not won
What
a lot.
has
If
he-
that's what you're asking.
What has he done? No. Not has he won. What has he done? Like, what has he shown to be a top keeper or to be mentioned? Should he even be worthy of being a top 6 keeper in the Premier League? I'll ask you that.
He's been very good this season.
Because when
Right, okay.
when Chelsea signed him, were you screaming for Robert Sanchez to be signed?
Huh?
When Chelsea signed Robert Sanchez, were you screaming, "Oh, you know what, guys? I think we should get Robert Sanchez"?
No, obviously not. But you can't just sit here
Right.
and degrade his
So-
fucking performances. You
Right,
can't
right,
sit here
right.
and degrade his performances.
So at
You
that
s-
point,
fucking
when he has
against
come in-
Forest again. No, against
Right.
Forest, was he good? Yes. The game before, was he good? You look at some of his ratings. Yeah, he got like man of the matches, a couple of man of the
against
matches.
Brighton, he thought he was
I
good.
can't have that. You saying
I have
fucking
seen
Kelleher over fucking
Pantilimon.
thing.
I've
Allow
seen
it, man.
Pantilimon
Yeah,
have good
cool.
performances,
Cool,
bro.
cool.
Any
You've
keeper
seen
is
everyone
capable
have
of-
good performances, but this season
What
you
we
can't tell
doing
me that
here?
Sanchez hasn't been good. Besides
That's
a few
not-
mistakes,
I didn't tell you.
you can't
no,
tell me he's not
again,
been good.
I didn't say Sanchez.
And
is
you're
shit.
saying
Did I tell
Kelleher.
you Sanchez is shit? Did I say he's shit? I asked you, what has he done? So you didn't want him as a keeper before he came to Chelsea. Since he's been at Chelsea, he hasn't moved the needle because you were happy with him being benched for Petrovic. You were all happy with it. You were all happy when Petrovic came into the side. All of you. Well, most of you.
So you're saying
So now that
if
you've seen the
Kelleher,
7-game
so you're
remontada,
saying
hold on.
if Kelleher
Let me-
was
I'll-
yours,
I'll-
no, come, let's do
Go
it.
on.
If
Okay, go
you're
on.
saying that if Alisson was to move tomorrow, you're completely fine with Kelleher saying he's just starting goalkeeper
100%. 100%.
for the
100%.
foreseeable future, yeah.
Which he did last
100%.
season when
He's
Alisson
better than
was
Mohamed
injured,
Ashraf.
and he's doing it this year.
Alisson is a injury-prone keeper, so Kelleher literally gets game time. Go compare their minutes.
Kelleher has made one mistake in the last 2 seasons. That's against Man U in the cup. Yeah, Sanchez makes
And you
2
can say that was a
mistakes a
constant
game.
mistake. You could really say it was not really a mistake.
Like,
It was not his
take it in.
mistake.
Yeah,
And
and do you know what
that's
it is?
crazy is.
Like, B, you have beefed me in cups, bare, bro. Like, we literally buck each other in the cups all the time, in finals, all the time. So you literally see Kelleher with your own 2 eyes. He's won us cups against you, bro. And not just the finals, he's the keeper that's been trusted throughout the whole cup campaign. Alisson don't play cup games, bro. You don't play those
This
cup
keeper
games.
one, Mons, as the neutral here, this keeper one's not a debate. It's 2-0
It's not
to
a debate.
Liverpool.
But I
We're
wanted
going to
to
be
know.
here all night. It's 2-0
No,
to Liverpool.
bro. I wanted to know where his Sanchez propers come from, because it's not come from his Brighton days and it's not come from his Chelsea days. It must be from the last couple of performances.
I quite
Tuchel
liked
goggles.
Sanchez at Brighton. Obviously, he went when the first season under Potter, he was good. I liked him then. Obviously, the second season was shit. Last season, yeah, he wasn't even fucking woeful like that. Like, he made mistakes, and this season, obviously, he made mistakes.
Kelleher was better than Sanchez last season.
He wasn't woeful.
And this season Sanchez is better.
Yeah,
I think Sanchez has been better than Kelleher this season.
I think about the Declan Rice mistake.
So if we're going by saves, yeah, factually, right, per 90, last season Sanchez was better than Kelleher. This season, Sanchez is better than Kelleher.
He wasn't
last
great
season.
either. Like, he was making mistakes last season as well.
The quality, I'm just saying as well, the quality of shots that Sanchez is saving. The quality of shots that Sanchez is saving.
You know what? Let's bring it to the mutuals. Let's bring it to the chat as well, just to round it off, because this is just a second goalie thing or whatever. Who's better? Who would you rather have in your team as a second goalie, or maybe even first? Would you trust Sanchez or Kelleher more?
Kelleher.
How about this? VD. At the start of the season,
you need to answer.
You're not were you opting for Petrovic to be your? I've got one question, VD.
I'll pick him up.
Were you happy for Petrovic to be your first choice keeper this season?
No, he hated him.
No. I did not want Petrovic.
You were team Sanchez all the way, or did you just want to?
I wasn't even team Sanchez. I was guess a different goalkeeper. I wanted different names. I wanted Boca. I wanted Fing.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
Listen. Do you know the thing is, when we signed Cole Palmer, not a lot of Chelsea fans were sitting there saying, "Oh my fucking god, we signed this world beater." We thought, "Oh, we signed another kid. Like, he's probably he'll get a few goals this season." Yeah, nobody was super for it because we didn't know what was going to happen. Nobody
VD,
again is super.
There's a key thing here. There's a key thing here that this you brought this debate, right? I've just realised we've done the Alisson Sanchez conversation. It was very much Alisson, right? Now there should be no Sanchez Kelleher conversation because
I know these ones spun it. No, they spun it. They said Kelleher is better than Sanchez. No, he's not.
So let's forget Sanchez, but let's forget Sanchez. That's irrelevant. It's Kelleher v. your second.
You said Jorgensen. You said Jorgensen is better.
Listen, I want to have it.
How about this? Most men don't even know Sanchez is Spanish. Most men don't even know Sanchez is Spanish. How about that?
Well, that's a you problem then. Everybody knows Sanchez is fucking
all right, cool. Look, it is a lot 2v1, and to be fair, if everyone's saying Kelleher, they'd rather him them in a squad as Sanchez, then you just got
no. But that's that. It's the second one. No, but
even if it's Jorgensen.
No, it's Jorgensen.
If it's Jorgensen, I'm still picking Kelleher.
We're picking Kelleher.
I think I trust him more as a first teamer at this moment. All right, let's just move on, anyways.
So it's 2-0.
Before we do that, there's over 400 people in this, and we're not even on 100 likes. Just double check that like button for us. It does go a long way. I appreciate everyone that has done so at the moment. This is the squad debate, and we're going through it. And this is what VD wants. So we're giving him what he wanted. Chelsea make out no name. What we doing?
Huh? By the way, VD, I don't think Sanchez is shit. By the way, just to make that clear,
he's having a good season. I
don't think he's shit. I think he's all right.
I don't rate him.
Yeah. So remember, before anyone comes on and says, "Oh, you lot are being so biased," if you're a Chelsea fan at the moment or a Liverpool fan. Remember, these over there are the fans. We're just here to decide.
So the next one, where are we starting? Left back or right back?
We'll go right back. Let's get this out of the way.
Right. Well,
listen, I know what's coming. I know what's coming.
I think this
I don't know
is
you just said Sanchez better than Kelleher, so I don't know if you do know what's coming.
So we're saying
I know what's coming, because I've got a conceit here.
Gusto and Reece James, Trent and
Bradley
and Gomez.
No, we're not doing Gomez. We'll do Bradley. We'll do Bradley. Bradley's the one that scored the goal in
Do you know what? It's relevant. It is relevant. If we're talking squad depth,
it-
the
I
fact
thought
that
it was
Liverpool
squad,
actually have
innit?
3 players, the fact that Liverpool have 3 players that can fill in there, I
depends
guess
on
is valid.
Depends that. So are you
I think
classing
this is
Joe
easy
Gomez
though,
as a
man.
centre back, a left back, or a right back? Because he's covered in all 3, innit? So I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's done. Yeah, he's done all.
Well, we'll put him.
If you want to just do 2 for 2, let's just do 2 for 2 for now, then, innit? We'll do Bradley.
here all night.
Yeah.
Go on,
And we
VD.
can do the want-aways afterwards, maybe.
Go on,
So,
VD.
so Reece James plays football with his feet up. He doesn't actually do anything, so he's out the conversation. And
Yeah.
Gusto has potential, but
No,
again,
we'll
just
do it,
give me
we'll
the
do it.
light.
Listen,
Like that's what it is.
Listen,
right
listen.
now.
I
we'll
like
do it.
Gusto.
Let's
I
make it a bit
Gusto's
easier.
bad.
Make it a bit
I
easier.
like
I'll put
Gusto.
forward
Gusto's a
Reece
good player.
James. You're obviously going to put forward Trent. Then we're going to talk. And listen, I know, I still maintain
I'm
the
just
fact,
going to leave
and I
this
know it's
conversation.
peak.
This is going to be awkward.
When Reece James is fit, for me, he's the best right back in the world. I don't think there's a debate. But the thing is, see, you're laughing. You don't let me finish the full sentence.
Go
The
play.
thing
Go on,
is,
sorry, go on. Carry on.
the thing is, he's never fit, and I can't. Like now, the sample size is getting a bit too big. Whereas like Trent's now, I don't think he performs every week. In fact, I don't even think he's been.
Trent has more goal involvements than Reece James has appearances, but
The best
Because Reece James has been
ability
out.
is availability.
Yeah, I know,
So
and
we-
that's
so
why I
we
have
know
to
that.
concede
No,
here. Like,
like,
I'm just gonna
let's-
say, yeah,
let's not.
when Reece James is fit, there's not a man on earth that can touch him. Not a man on earth. He
how about this?
He locked off
I
everyone.
think he'd like. I think
everyone.
Reece James would let quite a few men touch him. From what I've heard.
have you ever cool? And this might be a bit too.
Can I say this
I'm gonna-
once? Can I say this once? When I'm super fit, I'm night and day clearing once on the field of football
What?
with each fit.
What?
It's the same. It's
In
the same.
what
it's the-
universe?
Oh, it
I'm
hasn't been
just saying.
for
But
about
guess
8
what?
years, probably.
Guess what? I ain't had fitness in 3 years now. I ain't been fit right now. Once will give me a run for my money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm conceding it.
I'm
Once
gonna
I knock
ignore
you up
that whole
different, I'm
analogy.
not gonna cap.
gonna ignore
Anyway,
that. Don't get me wrong,
moving
Kaz is a cold baller though. But
I
genuinely,
can't run that, man.
this is the example I'm gonna use. You ever
When Thiago's fit, he's the
have you
best player
ever
in the
been
world.
with a girl, man? Have you ever been with a girl, yeah? And like you was only with her for a
Certain man
short
put their
time.
hand down there.
No. You was with her for a short time. You was with a girl for Chris, innit? We're talking Chris. With her for a short time. And then a couple years later, she ghosts, and then a couple years later, you kind of see her creeping back on the socials. Like she's creeping
You
back
see
on
a
the socials.
nice little bad.
Yeah, you see her like a story, little piece. You remember the flashbacks are starting to hit you. And you get Ross, like, what? You go back there, weren't even all that. Like, because you've elevated now, stuff's changed, football's changed, everything's changed now. It's not even all that. It was good at the time. I'm telling you now, when Reece James steps on the pitch,
I've got a great example of that.
when he steps back on the pitch, times have changed. And I'm not saying like football's moved on from Reece James. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what we think is the same Reece James ain't the same Reece James no more. I've seen him eat the same Reece James that says, oh, he's defensively amazing. It's the same Reece James that gets bun up when he comes up from a odd game. He gets bun up, bro. He gets Vinicius bun him up the same way he bun up Trent.
What?
But
Okay,
Reece James
so
is defensive god.
Vinicius done him
He's
up in pre.
defensive
Oh,
god.
okay, cool. Let's talk about when
James.
Reece James was actually playing on a consistent basis. Yeah,
When was
he
that?
locked up
When
Vinny
was
differently.
that?
He locked him up differently. He locked him
Bro,
up
I swear,
differently.
I swear,
He locked up.
Bro, real
See,
talk.
listen to what you man doing. You want to start
bro,
clowning? Cool. You're
I
just
swear
gonna
that was
forget.
when,
Yeah,
no,
cool.
but the truth is that's when Fernandinho was still on the scene, bro. It was that long ago. Like honestly, it was
That's
literally
crazy.
What can I
that
do
long
if
ago.
he's injured? What can I do?
That
if
is
he's
crazy.
injured?
Don't bring him to
When,
conversation.
that's why I'm saying when he is playing and he is allowed to
Yeah,
play.
so
and fully
again, it's
fucking allowed
3-0.
to play.
So are we
Listen,
taking Trent then?
Trent has never
Shit.
ever
Yeah,
at the top of the
no.
game. Trent can't touch Reece
I don't
James.
think Reece
care.
James
But I will
was even
concede.
involved.
I will
I-
concede this. I will concede
Wow.
this because
Wow.
he's
Yeah,
not
well,
available.
look, what I'll say to be neutral
No,
here, right?
on.
James is the better defender. Like Trent is suspect
It's
for
in
me
the-
defending. Yeah. What you're saying once about the girl thing is not a bad analogy, but it's like James is like that girl who's so hot, so fit, but she'll put out once a month, man. You get a taste of it every now and again, and then not again for weeks, right? At least with Trent, you're gonna get some week in, week out. Yeah. So you gotta give it on Trent on fitness and availability. But if you're looking at defensive, we're talking about right back here. Yeah, the defender, the better defender is James. But I can't remember how good he was because it's been so long since I've seen him play. So by default, you got to give it to Trent.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think-
by
I don't think
default.
there's-
Literally
By
by
default, you give it to Trent.
There was a debate when they were both fit. there was a debate between Trent and Reece James, innit? Like when they were both fit, that was the thing. Reece James, Trent, who you gonna go for, innit? Chelsea fans say Reece.
We've
we'll
never
say
got to
Trent.
see a big enough sample size.
Exactly.
That's the truth.
But the thing is, I think people are now, and Cass, we had a whole stream earlier today about things that make people world class and what we call when people are elite and all that. And the one thing that gets downplayed these days the most is your body of work. It's your consistency. And I'm sorry, but having the last time we saw Reece James in his bag was when Ben Chilwell was good them times. Ben Chilwell was actually good them times. That's when Ben Chilwell was a baller. You see what I'm saying? When injuries weren't you get it? So for me, there are many defenders who can defend. There are many.
Reece James came back for like 5 games last season and bagged like 4 assists.
Yeah, but
in
bro,
those 5 games.
hold on. But if we're doing VD, but that's like me literally coming on and trying to talk up Mendy. Mendy had that season where he started and was sick. Yeah, remember where he got 4 assists in a game and that. But bro, you can't. If you literally just said. In 5 games, we can't do in 5 games. Yeah. I don't even think it's a conversation. We all know. Nothing's crazy because I think most of us agree at how good Reece James is.
You know what the man
like,
thing
is,
bro?
Was.
The thing is, we have to.
Because let any of our players who regard as our star boys and have actually been consistent be out for this long. They would have been long forgotten. They're still going to be talking about Reece James when he's 31 as a young prospect. That's where it is right now.
Well,
bro.
they did with cheeks, didn't they?
No, genuinely, because when we talk, you spoke about 4 assists that Reece James got when he come back. Trent has more assists than Reece James has appearances, bro. Have some fucking respect.
See, this is the thing, yeah. You're saying that.
No, it's not the thing.
But like,
it's
like what can we do about that? What can we do about
What do you mean? What can we do? Yeah, you're done. Yeah, you're done. What do you mean? What can we do about it?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay, whatever.
No,
Whatever.
you can't bring it into conversation. Anyway, let's move on because that's 3-0. That's 3-0.
I think you know what? It's like me saying. Like it's like if my man put Thiago forward and he was still injured, I would say he's better than all your midfielders, but then you would argue, no, he's not. He's not fit. When was the last time he played?
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing.
But the thing is, are you man not listening? It's like no one's heard a word I said, you know. It's like nobody has heard a word I said. I said that's why I'm conceding.
That's why I'm trying to move on.
And that's why I'm saying Trent goes in.
Let's move on to the second round.
What say about Reece James?
Don't say you're conceding though. No. Sorry, Vidi, don't say you're conceding though, because that's like saying, "Oh, you know what? I'll give you man that one." You're not giving nothing. No one nothing, bro. It's not. You don't want to do. You're doing the backhanded complimenting. But when he's fit, he's still better anyway, bro. He's not. Just give it a rest, bro. Come on, man. You don't play for
that's 3. So Bradley Gusto.
That's no brainer, Gusto.
No brainer, Gusto.
Yeah,
that's not even comparable.
Are we all agreeing on that?
I think Bradley's got a good percent.
I'll agree on that.
Just a quick intersection. If you don't know, Thomas Tuchel is the new England manager.
Another tap in.
Is he?
Yeah.
Confirmed now.
Confirmed.
It's confirmed. Matt Law brought it out on the Times.
I've got
a German in charge of England.
Bro, I only deeped it yesterday. England, I know it's shit, yeah, because we've got shit managers.
He didn't want it, did he?
I don't want to. It is what it is. I want to win something.
We have a German.
Bro, when we face Germany,
fucking how long was
Tuchel's better than Southgate? Like, let's
that shit aside, man. No one gives a fuck. Like the only issue that I have about foreign managers is when he comes up against Germany, how is he going to feel about it? Is he going to go out there straight on business, or is he going to?
When Tuchel came up against Italy, what's the difference?
It's what it is.
You never know how a different person fucking feels in it.
I want Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, of course you do. You're happy because you get your.
I'm not discrediting Tuchel as a manager, but I just don't agree with the way.
I'm looking forward to Tuchel being proven wrong.
I just don't want to. I just don't.
For what reason?
We all want English managers. English managers.
Because you want. So you want Graham Potter and
no, I didn't say. When did I say I wanted any of them? I'm just saying I don't rate Tuchel. That's literally all I said.
So who would you have chose over Tuchel?
Bro, it's England. I couldn't give a shit. I'm just saying.
Someone that's even half of his level.
All I said was I'm looking forward to being proven right about Tuchel. That's all I said.
Yeah, that's great. But you know what?
We all want English managers, but English managers aren't great right now. Let's be real. English managers
are
not great.
I agree.
We don't have a flourish of talent when it comes to English managers.
Anyway,
so compared to German and Italian and Spanish.
Hold on, let's move back to the centre backs.
I'll say it again. If England can't produce an English manager, then that's on England not producing good enough
totally
managers.
Agree.
And if you can't win that internationally with your nation, then your nation is not good enough.
Yeah, but Kaz, you know what this means now, yeah? Tuchel gone, that leaves One person left for Man U, and he's
I'm gonna-
English. And he's English.
I'm glad this is because do you know what? International break once again. All this, I've had brethren messaging me saying, "Oh, what Pep's considering the England job?" No,
Ineos, you have one job. Ineos,
you know
have
what
one
Pep
job.
actually said. All Pep actually said was
for a whole year.
all Pep actually got asked was, "Would you ever manage England?" And he said, "Who knows in the future?" And everyone's going, "Oh, Pep's considering the England job." No, he said, "Who knows in the future?" So now international break's nearly over when we know that they actually are coming out with the true rumours. So let's move on to centre backs. Who we putting up first?
Well, might as well just put one for Van Dijk.
VD?
Van Dijk and Kanate.
You might as well put. Wait, who are you putting up?
No, but we have to know.
You're putting up Van Dijk and Kanate. Who are you putting up, VD? It's not looking.
Wait, no, that's a pairing. Well,
Yeah, no,
this
no.
one's a bit
We're doing all- we're doing all
shaky.
four.
Listen, I can't even
You start centre
like. I can't
You
even.
wanna
like,
start with the
fight
right
this one.
centre
I
back?
can't even lie.
Real talk.
I mean, it
England can't be
doesn't
singing about
realistically.
German
Yeah, it don't
bombers
really
no
matter
more,
who
by the
you
way.
put forward.
All right, cool.
Colwell,
So
listen, I just want to give props to Colwell because he's been good this season. Yeah, for
That's my
Fana,
boy Colwell.
But
I'm
that's not what the stream's about. The stream you want is squad v
Very-
squad. It's
what
not
do you want me
even-
to do? Okay,
you
for
mentioned
Fana
your
and Thing,
statement.
let's go for Fana and Colwell because they're the two starting centre backs.
Well,
Listen,
that's
I know I
that's too
can't
young.
Thing. I can fight like slightly on Kanate and Colwell, but like Van Dijk is in his own track.
Yes, you can't.
I
fight
don't
it.
No,
think-
you can't. No,
Right,
you
who on
can't.
who?
No, you
You can't
can't.
fight it. Like,
I
you
think
can't.
I don't
and
think they've been
Colwell,
too
no,
far.
you
I don't
can't.
think they've been too far off. this
You
season.
know what? By the way, remember, I don't like Liverpool, but I'm trying to actually be very, very honest, and I'm not being.
I rate Chelsea's squad, but this is
Whatever,
proving
like,
very difficult
Now,
for
give
you.
me
I'm
your
not
two
going to lie. You
backups.
didn't
Both
think
give me your
about
two
this.
backup
Wait,
centre
just
backs.
wait.
Kwanzaa.
Well, you're going to be about 9-1 down by the time you
Kwanzaa.
say just wait, bro.
Gomez
We
gonna be
get
in
there. We get there.
We're actually being very, very honest, isn't it? Yeah. So this is no bias, and
Just
that's why we got
re-recruit Drogba in that, man. Fuck it, man.
So
Bring
give me
Drogba
your
and Lance
backup.
in that, man.
What's your backup centre backs? Kwanzaa and Gomez. Yeah.
Kwanzaa Gomez.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa Gomez. Yeah.
All right. Give me your two backups.
I think it's. Oh god.
Fucking hell, it's 6-1.
It's
If
booty
you put in-
shield.
put in-
Booty
Toss
shield
in-
and toasting. It's booty shield and toasting.
Yeah, Buddy
Yeah.
Sheila, I don't care. Put whoever you want. He's wank. Like him, nah. Tossin's a good player though. I do think Tossin's a
I
good player.
might give you Tossin. Maybe.
Tossin's a good player. He's actually good.
You know why I might say over Gomez? Because Gomez I've seen really good at left back and right back. But the thing is, if you're saying
Don't tell me.
that
Don't
was
tell
not
me the.
if you're in position for position, I ain't seen. But I like Gomez, and Gomez.
No
has
one
been
knew
really-
who Tossin was a year ago. No one knew who
No,
he
no,
was,
we didn't.
blood.
No,
Don't give me that.
don't.
I did,
Don't.
to be
Tossin-
fair.
Yeah,
we
he
did.
is City
did.
Academy.
Muller
He is
also wanted
City
him.
Academy, of course.
I'm trying,
That's
man.
why.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll give Tossin one, but I'm not gonna lie.
It's Tossin versus Kwanzaa, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
Tossin.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care.
That's 7-2, is it?
I would say I'm taking
I mean,
Joe Gomez.
I'd
And
Yeah,
even
but
that, how about this? I promise you, I'm taking Kwanzaa over Tosin. I promise you. I
Nah,
promise you.
listen, he's doing
yeah.
up minors. I ain't doing that, man. I ain't putting him in no. I ain't giving no points, fam. Fucking
bro.
saying, oh yeah, you turn 18 in 2 weeks. Yeah, well, you want me to wait till then? Allow that. Learn from
I'm trying
Trent.
not
innit?
to
Learn
be
from
offensive,
Trent. He's not got a bag of questionable people over there.
I like Kwanzaa, but I think Tossin right now is a more.
I'm gonna
is just
ignore
a-
that, innit?
I'd
But
put
anyways-
Colwell in, but I'm biased because he
No,
put
Colwell got
Forest
defeated.
into the Premier League. That's
Colwell
it.
got
That
defeated,
own
innit?
goal at Huddersfield. But so I'll retract myself from this one because I'm biased on the Colwell debate.
He's 3 years older, by the way, not 2. But what's it called?
One
We're not
idiot,
here. We're not here to talk about that. We're just again honest conversation. I'll give you Tossin personally. You can't put Colwell because he got defeated. He's a first teamer. This is a squad game, right? You can't get defeated and be like, oh yeah, let me just put Levi Colwell there then.
No,
then
that's,
it's-
I'm not
Yeah.
switching them around like that. No, I already
So,
know. Listen,
I'll
no,
give
to
it
be
one.
fair.
And you know what? That might have been even a pity point. Left backs.
Let's not do this.
Robertson, Simicas.
No.
Sideshow.
I think they're
no,
good.
no,
I think
no,
they're
no,
good.
no. Listen,
I
this was
think
4.
they're good.
You want to talk about 4 years ago?
Cucurella,
Yeah.
Cucurella and
Can I just
one of
ask
the
a
best
question?
left-back in the world,
Vegas,
right?
Can I
I'm
ask
gonna
a
give you- I'm
question?
gonna give you-
Hold on. Can I ask
I'm
a
gonna give
question
both to
quick?
Chelsea,
Right,
bro. Vega and that.
right. Because here's the thing: if we are doing
I like Simicas.
in
In
Premier
right
League,
now,
hold on.
right now. We're not doing
if
4
we're
years ago, 3
doing-
years ago, because you lot didn't want to give Reece James that. We're doing it
And
now.
that's the month I do have to hear it, yeah. Because if we're talking in Premier League history, then Robertson is in the conversation. If we're talking right
It's all right
now,
So,
Right now,
yeah.
we've
How
got
about
this
this?
season
So how about
going
this?
on
So why
right
don't
now.
I say in the Chelsea shirt because I think you guys seem to be talking about Cucurella in a Spain shirt. So if we're going to eliminate internationals and we talk about Andy Robertson and Cucurella, Cucurella has come into
He's actually
let me land and stop defending this coochie pump, bro. Let me land. As I said, this guy cost 60 whatever million, and the Manchester City fans are so gassed that they didn't get this guy because this guy has put up 6 good months since he's got here, bro. Since he's got here, and 3 of those months have been for Spain. So you man do the maths. And
that tells you how shit Robertson's been in the last 6 months.
And if you're talking about right now, Robertson's. If we're talking about right now, Robertson's had a better first 7 games than Cucurella has. We conceded 2 goals all league.
No, I don't believe it. I
hear you with that. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, well, you're a Liverpool fan, and so is he. Of course, it's
a good point. Is that not a good point? That's 2 goals.
Trying to bang the table right now. Liverpool have the best defense in terms of what we've been doing this season. So we talk about right now.
Yeah, but that's the team.
I don't know, man. I'm probably taking
right now. I'm going to be honest.
Nothing to do with Robertson.
Cucurella.
You're only bringing in Cucurella because of Euros, bro.
No, Cucurella was unbelievable. When he came back from injuries, carried it on to the fucking Euros.
Let me go.
Boy to boy.
Hurry up.
Sorry, Cass. Boy to boy, bro. Everyone was saying, yeah, Cucurella was hard in the Euros, but can he do it in a Chelsea shirt? So everyone else can fuck off on that alone. Man, I'm saying, can he do it?
Are you forgetting something? He came back from injury last season, yeah? When he came back, probably one of our best players, yeah? He was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Locked down everyone. He had Saka on string. He had everybody on string. He was locking them down. Go to the Euros. Cool. You're saying it's not in a Chelsea shirt, yeah? Who is the better player? He was one of the best players in the Euro. You want to say, yeah, cool. Let's do it again in a Chelsea shirt, yeah? This season, he has been so good. He's just not got plaudits from the fucking media. And I'm telling you, this guy, for me, one of the best left backs in the world. I think he's top 5.
That's going too far, but I agree.
That's going way too far. That was going too far.
Honestly,
wait, on form right now, I think VD's got a point right now. Cucurella is one of the most hot shit left backs going at the moment.
And he's been like that for like the past
since January, February
last season.
Yeah.
The point with Sideshow Bob is last season, towards the end of the season, he got changed into an inverted fullback, which changed how Chelsea played, which put them on that run. He was the catalyst in that position behind it. He is better than Robertson's shot. Liverpool's weakness is your left back. One of your weaknesses.
I just think you can't
argue. I'm coming here neutral, right? Sideshow Bob is better than Robertson. I was born in Scotland.
Yeah, we'd like to give that one. I think, and we'd like to.
Okay, we're doing this. We're having this conversation.
Just at the moment, though, I think it's fair to say Robertson's having a good season, but I would also say Cucurella is having a good season. But overall, I'd give it Cucurella.
He's having a good season for what the level he's set for Chelsea because he's only been good for 3. He's good.
The levels Chelsea are not that.
He's been good for 4 months and he's been here for 2 years. Like the levels in the bin, bro.
See the thing with our left backs right now is because Tsimikas attackingly is good. But defensively isn't. Robertson defensively is good.
Bro, I'm not sitting here propping Tsimikas. I'm not sitting here propping Tsimikas. And I think Robertson is on a downward slope as well. But there's such thing as the level. To be Chelsea's best left back when they're finishing fucking 12th or when they're finishing 6th is not an achievement.
Right now, you know? It's not like we're 4th and playing quite well.
It's
not like we're 4th playing quite well.
It's not an achievement, bro.
We got to get this rolling a little bit. Well, keep rolling. By the way, look, 650 people, pretty much 700, 150 likes only. It's kind of smelly. Please just double check, man. It's a little bit of a heated debate. Yes, we're gonna get through the names.
Does that go up to 9?
So that's
7-4.
So 7. No, not yet, because we ain't talk. Are we now Vega. And Vega or Tsimikas? You know how you lot feel. I think Tsimikas is decent.
Vegas is unreal. Vegas is unreal.
Vegas is unreal. I think Vega's quit.
He's a good talent. I just think even.
Nah, you're gonna see next game. Trust me, you'll see.
I'm not
special. This kid is special.
Can I just say one thing? If we're gonna do it, well, Liverpool, as in Mons and Musa. One quick thing I would say, is
Simovic.
You want this season because when it gets to Gravenberch, you're gonna want to be able to say this season. So.
No, but this is but no, I'm saying
I'm just
Tsimikas-
saying if you
I'm
need
saying-
this
I'm saying
season,
Tsimikas hasn't
Gravenberch-
played that much.
anything though.
Tsimikas
Let's
hasn't
be
played
if
that
we're
much.
not allowing
So-
just this season, then we ain't talking
I'm saying
Gravenberch
how
in
much
any
has Vega
conversation.
played in the Premier League? Because Tsimikas has only played
Enough
one
to-
game in the Premier League.
Listen,
No,
I
but
think
Vega's played a bit. I've seen a bit of Vega already, to be fair, because we've been doing Watchalongs.
Like if man are talking
In
to
the
you,
Conference
is
League.
he played
In
well
the
in the
Conference
Conference League? Like
Either way, bro,
Exactly.
all we can go is by what we've seen, and what we've seen.
he's
I
come
like
on
Vega
in the
against-
Prem as well. He's
against
come on in the
Ghent and
Prem,
that.
obviously
Like, what
come
are
on
we
up
doing?
and
Like,
stuff.
are we trolling there, bro? Like, let's not,
Even if
let's
you
be
told-
serious.
if you
Like,
told
look
me
at the
Tsimikas
level
is
of
harsh,
quality.
I'll be
Look at the
honest,
quality.
Vega prop, like bro, do you know what it is with the Vega prop?
I
If
think
Vega
Vega's
was,
serious.
if no, generally, if Vega was
Vega's
Chelsea
special.
starting left back and he was doing very well, then that's a different conversation. He's had one start in the
not,
Premier
that's the
League, and
whole
we've
thing.
seen nothing past last season either to even say at least he's got the backlog. Like we haven't even got a backlog either to go off of. And the performances you're talking to me about is in the Conference League. So when I talk to you about the level, bro, you man listen to me, bro. When talking to you about the level, at least Tsimikas has a backlog of performances when Robertson has been injured.
Does
Like,
he?
come on, bro. Yeah, he does. What are you
Tsimikas,
talking
bro.
about?
Let's be serious.
Really?
It's
Come on,
Tsimikas,
bro. It's
I'm
Tsimikas,
getting-
bro. Like,
Vega's
I
a
don't
good
even
talent.
wanna-
Vega's
I don't
a
even
great
want to
talent.
really have to be like
Vega
that
has
with the
great,
Tsimikas
great
thing, but
potential.
Vega's like, come on, bro.
Tsimikas.
Right.
Vega has
Um,
great
I've got
potential.
shit performances. I'll
talent.
give you that, but I've never rated him. He can't
Wait,
defend.
quick one. I don't know why, but Mr. Link, big up yourself, obviously, and obviously we're in the chats. But why are you deleting tweets that you're not in favor of? Tsimikas is better than Robertson nowadays. You deleted that tweet for some reason, and whatnot. It's why do we do this?
Mr. Link is showing
that's
his
shame with
bias
some
on
of
the
this stuff.
comments. Yeah,
He called my man the paella eater. It's just like, did you just ban? Maybe you just banned him or suspended him. Yeah, you didn't like what he said. That's.
I'm
that's
sure
not-
Link will tell us why. Anyway, right, I'm going with Vega. Cass is going with Vega.
What? Yeah,
VD's going with Vega.
I'll
It's
say
you.
Vega.
So
Alright,
that's
there we
4
go.
Vegas, 2.
Vegas
So
in.
it's 7. So
That's
it's
the
I'm sorry.
7-4.
If you lot had Vega, yeah, and you lot watched this guy play, you'd understand.
Yeah,
He's
man.
gonna be better
Conference
against
League,
the
bro.
best man.
You're
I'd
not
have to be in
comparing
the
Conference League to the Premier League here.
Are we?
Yeah,
are
like,
we,
I have to be in the
It
Conference
doesn't matter.
League,
Yeah, listen,
are we really
absolute shit
rating
show that.
Tsimikas?
Go
No,
on.
are we really rating
No,
Tsimikas?
Tsimikas is shit. He's shit.
Tsimikas
Let's
is
call it
shit.
straight. He's
Right,
shit.
all right.
All right, let me do these. Tommy T to England. Here we go. Big up Ilyas as well.
Man played against
so
Milan.
we just-
Wait, hold on. Just levels. He played against
Oh.
Milan at the San Siro when we won and had a good game. And then Vegas played in the Conference League. And man, Conference League versus the San Siro.
It doesn't make
That's
sense.
like
It doesn't make
saying
sense.
someone who
That's
played in
cool.
the
Look at the
Champions League.
profile.
Yeah, let me
Look
compare.
who's better.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can't believe, like, Vega's a great talent.
Oh my God.
In serious games.
All right, let's.
Like,
All right, this is defense is
Super
done.
chats, super
Defense
chats.
is done.
man-
Once does his
yeah.
thing where he hypes up his players like Trent to be the best ever, but when Cuckoo's been doing it for a year now, he's downplayed to his
year?
level.
Cuckoo's been good for a year.
yeah,
Nearly,
coming on a year.
nearly,
Coming on a year.
nearly.
Coming on a
Yeah.
year. For the
Yeah.
past 9 months, he's been incredible. He's been fucking
Oh
I
my
incredible.
agree,
He hasn't
I
put
agree
a
with that
foot wrong.
take. I agree with that take.
my
He was one of the best players at the Euros as well. Like you can't
Stop
downgrade
talking
him
about
as a
the
player.
Euros, bro. We're not doing
Yeah,
this
but cool.
international thing, bro.
Staying
We're
well
talking about the
Chelsea as
Euros.
well. He's putting in
Talking about
similar
the Euros,
fucking level performances at Chelsea as
You
well.
We
I'm
talk about
seeing
the
it with
Euros.
my
That's
own
like
eyes.
Foden shit.
Right,
Then.
move
Nah,
on
cool.
to
Foden
midfield.
shit.
The defense
Foden
is
shit.
done, man.
Foden shit. Then let's
See,
Phil Foden
this
shit.
is
Because he
this
shit
is
in the
what we're doing. We're
Euros.
going to
Oh,
extremes on the
aye.
other way.
Phil
Yeah,
Foden
we're going
is
to
shit.
extremes on the other way. This is what
Phil
you're doing.
Foden is
That's
shit.
Wait,
what
what
you're doing, okay.
formation are we
Phil
playing?
Foden
here?
is shit.
We're
It
going
don't matter.
4-3-3, 4-2-3-1. What are we
Yeah,
doing? here?
I think
No, we're
4-3-3
talking squads.
kind of.
No, we're talking squads.
4-2-3-1.
Yeah,
I think it's both
Hold on,
4-2-3-1.
hold on,
Just
hold on.
put
Hold
players,
on.
put
No,
players up against
VD,
whoever plays
VD,
where.
put a player forward.
2 positions in each.
VD,
Basically.
put-
Right, we'll go
your DM. Midfield.
DMs. We'll do 2 DMs. Do you know what? We'll do 2 in each position, right? It makes more sense.
Send them as
Two
DMs.
DMs.
Don't matter.
We'll do
Doesn't matter.
DMs. Listen,
Okay.
Caicedo. Go on,
Let's see,
Caicedo.
DMs, whatever.
You know-
I'm
you- hold on. All right.
if we're talking squads, like we're talking starting story, I'm taking Gravenberch and McAllister over both your midfielders, isn't it?
So you're
Gravenberch,
choosing your
exactly,
first two.
it's both-
No,
Gravenberch.
we'll do one. Gravenberch. No, don't allow it.
It's
No,
either
we're not
side.
doing
Who'd you
It's
say for
both
We're not doing
Chelsea?
that.
Who'd
We're
you
not
say
doing
for
that.
Chelsea to stay there?
Because
Yeah,
last
yeah,
season,
yeah.
besides Cole Palmer,
So
Caicedo
you're
was our
putting
best player.
So you're doing last
this
season.
season,
now,
no,
not
and this
coming.
season, besides Cole Palmer, you could argue Caicedo has been our best player. So I'm not.
all right. All right, cool. So
7
you're put, all right,
games.
so let's
Are
get this
you
straight.
mocking it?
You
Like,
wanted
you're
to
talking about
talk
Gravenberch.
about you wanted to talk about
start
Carlo
the
when it was
season.
goalkeepers. Oh, look,
So
you
therefore,
man,
and
you
you
man.
brought
I'm
Vega.
not
You
gonna
brought Vega
argue
as a
down
backup.
Caicedo in it. That's just me in it. That's just mine. I'm not gonna argue
All right,
down.
quick one. You're putting up Gravenberch Church and Mac 10.
Hold on, can I just
You're
put
putting
something?
up-
Hold on, can I just put something here?
Go on.
If we're doing DMs, would it not make sense?
Endo, no?
Hold on, would it? Oh, Yeah, who are your two DMs?
McAllister ain't your DM. He's more of a
Are you
centre mid.
sacrificing
Yeah, he's
someone?
an
We
eight.
we
Yeah,
play a
joke.
pivot. We play a
Joke.
pivot. We don't
No,
play
don't worry.
two. We play a
Exactly.
pivot.
Right,
You play
So-
two.
because-
You play two midfielders as well. Like,
I
why
want to go like position for
Cole Palmer's
position.
not a 10.
And-
Go
and-
Cole Palmer's a 10.
DM, DM.
Cole Palmer is a
Caicedo's
10.
an 8. They say Caicedo's an 8. So what we doing here?
6/8.
playing
Put them
DM.
up. Put them up. 6+8.
So
Put them up.
pivot.
Two each.
Two
Two
each.
each. And then we do
I
another two.
think, I think it would be more logical to go Gravenberch and Endo because they're more of your traditional DMs in your squad. Yeah.
I can hear it.
And
It
then-
don't
and then
matter.
Lavia
It
and
don't
Caicedo,
matter,
does
to
that
be
not
honest.
make
Either
sense?
way, you will
Give
get
it a
something
rest,
in
man.
it.
Does that not make sense?
Go on.
All right,
Because
all right,
you're
give me a
still putting McAllister up against people like Enzo and stuff.
It's 1-0. I just
that's
for
sort
sure
of
that
like your
it's
transition.
probably
Keep
1-0.
going, keep going.
Probably is.
That's
It's
like
probably
your
is
transitional
1-0.
player.
All right, you know what? I hear it.
Keep
Just
going.
put up a 6. Put up a 6. You put in Gravenberch, you're putting Caicedo. Who's your other one?
Endo.
He's
Who's your
gonna
other
put
one?
Lavia.
Endo's
He's gonna
down
put
there.
Lavia.
Endo's sacrificial
Lavia.
lamb. Let's be real. And Lavia, yeah. All right, cool.
So I would
Go on.
say,
Lavia
for
over.
body of work, right?
Yeah.
Is it not fair to say Lavia v Gravenberch? Because, like, otherwise we're struggling for
But
any
he's not
sort of fucking.
starting though, isn't he?
No, but
He's
bro,
not
hold
starting.
on, bro. We're struggling to find any body of work on Lavia whatsoever. Like, I'm sorry, I want to rate Lavia.
Where's
but bro,
Lavia been?
But then that's like me putting Colwell up against Joe Gomez.
Well,
because
do you
he's
not,
not
in that
starting,
case,
innit?
bro, if you want, do you not want to bring Lavia to the conversation and leave him? I
can't
don't know
leave
what
him.
we do
He's
with
just-
Lavia.
he's just
bring
six.
him because
I'm
I'd
not-
vote for
Lavia's
him.
our backup
Lavia's
DM,
quality.
just like Endo right now is their backup
Lavia, all
DM.
right, let's just get that out of the way.
fair
Then.
enough, then
Lavia
Lavia
over
v Endo,
Endo.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
easy.
that's-
So that's easy, and I think that's
Yeah.
a sacrificial lamb for these man. Now you're going to talk about Gravenberch and Caicedo if you want go on talking it. Because I'm not going to
Joe,
lie.
the hardest thing is
I
you've got to go
really
with-
like
Come on,
Gravenberch.
I hate
Alright,
saying
VD,
it. I
VD.
think
Come on.
Gravenberch has had a better
VD, be
season.
serious.
Not come on, not come on.
Gravenberch.
Allow it.
Body of work's
Seven,
not
what,
coming.
a few good games.
Come on,
yeah,
you've
allow
seen it. You've seen the games. You've
Like
seen the
Caicedo
quality
isn't
performance
performing levels.
consistency
I'm
now.
not doing this. I'm not
Come
doing
on.
this.
Let's be serious.
No,
Let's be serious.
no.
Let's be
No,
honest with
not let's
ourselves.
do
Cost-
this.
cost
No.
efficient.
You've seen how it is. You see how good he's been. You see how not like man of the match pretty much every single game that he's probably been. Like, like that's how insane.
And I tell you now,
Good- great for Netherlands,
Caicedo would
great for
also be
Netherlands,
mad
well,
at a
come on.
match each game if it weren't for people like Cole Palmer and Sanchez having freak games. Caicedo been our most consistent player.
There's people
for the
scoring
better
goals
part of
for
the year.
us, and Gravenberch
No, he
still
hasn't.
plays man of the match that week, bro. I'm telling you, there's
Listen,
people
I know
the
he's
job
been
that's
very
still
good,
bagging
but
goals.
he's not
they're
Caicedo
still-
levels.
they're
He's not
still-
Caicedo levels.
I don't know what this Caicedo
Gravenberch-
level is because you man are crap, and you man have
I
been
don't-
crap
it's-
apart from
it's
this
not-
season. So apart from this season, you man have been
Honestly.
crap. So I don't know what the level is, bro. This is what we talk about when it comes to the level.
This is what you do
I don't know
all the
what
time.
that is.
You notice, yeah, every single
don't know
time
what
yeah, I
that
bring up a
is.
good point. He's always like, but you lot were crap like last season. You lot were crap like the season
My
before. You
point
lot
is,
were crap like
because
before that as well.
Okay.
Okay.
You keep talking about the level, bro. You keep talking about the level.
The level he was putting in such good performances last year, and he never got the
just so
fucking
was better
praise.
than
He
was.
never got the.
Better than you was
Yes,
shit.
he was.
So
I
no,
was-
just better than you was
First
shit.
This
half
is what's
of
pissing
last
me off, yeah,
season, he
because
was
I
utter
watched-
shite. He was
know
utter
he
shite
fucking
first
watched-
half
so
of
you watched
last
every
season.
single Chelsea game.
If
You
you're going to
watched-
speak
watched
on him,
every
you can
Chelsea
say
game,
the
yeah?
second half.
Yeah,
You
bro.
cannot
Second-
say the
second-
first
watch
half.
every single
As I
Chelsea
said,
game, yeah?
second half of the
Yes,
season,
sir,
Besides
you
Cole
cannot say the
Palmer,
first
he
half.
was our best player.
Quick one. I've got 1, 2, 3 voices going on. Can we be men?
Besides Cole Palmer, Caicedo was our best
Thank you.
fucking player.
like,
He was our best
The
player.
next.
He was so fucking good.
Alright.
Thank
When we didn't have him, we fucking crumbled. We crumbled differently. We had no one to break up the play. We had no one spraying balls from deep. He's even got
Yo.
such a nice.
You had
he's
no
got
one
a
else.
nice-
It's because you had
he's
no one
got
else. though,
nice,
Vidi. It's
nice,
because you had
nice
no one
cutting
else,
through
though.
fucking passes. Like
The
so
level is on the
underrated.
floor.
So underrated.
It's
I
because the
promise
level
you.
is on the
Listen,
floor.
I'll
You have
say-
no
I'll
one
say
else.
this.
If you
I'll
had
say this.
Caicedo,
Yeah,
yeah, you lot would be fucking swinging them up. Yeah, listen,
I'll
if
say
roles are
this, yeah,
switched,
Caicedo
players
in the
are switched,
first
you'd be
half of the
fucking
season.
All right, let
was
Monts land. Let Monts get his land. Go on. And also,
Caicedo in the first half of the
We're going to
season,
Wolfie.
he was a pile of dog shit.
Agreed.
In that
he
first,
was bad for the
those
first like,
first 4
4
months. Those first 4 months, he was a pile of shit. Say what you want to say. He had bozo moments, poor touches. The world-class 6 that you thought you was getting is now talked about like an 8 because he can't receive the ball in the first phase of play the way Lavia does. Let's call it as it is. Since there was a slight change and he was able to play in the second half of the season, he's been very good. He's been very good for a year. If I want to say someone who's been good for a year, he's been good for a year.
I'm going to
So the
put this
reason
to
why,
a poll.
so I understand for me, I would prefer Gravenberch because I think Gravenberch is better right now. But I think if someone wants to argue that
Where was
Caicedo is
Gravenberch
better for
last
the year,
season? What was he doing last season? What was he doing?
again,
We're going to do this, yeah? What was
you let me
Gravenberch doing
finish-
last
if you
season?
Let me finish. if you let me finish, I'll get to it. If a Chelsea fan wants to say to me, or even a neutral fan wants to say, you know what, Caicedo's been more impressive for the longer period of time, even though Gravenberch's peak right now might be better, then you can have the Caicedo shout. You can like I'll concede that. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, concede. But I still think right now because you'd have to do the right now when it suits you. Right now, I think Gravenberch is right here. I think Caicedo has obviously been consistent for the year. So if you want to go with Caicedo, that's fine.
I think Caicedo has a better shot just because of body. Because
Body
it's a bit
work.
longer.
But we have
it right now.
Take Vega out of this team. Take Vega out of this team right now.
Exactly.
We got to talk
Exactly. You guys
consistent.
talk
But
about
if we're
right now.
talking,
I hear it.
talking
I do hear that.
right now, Caicedo's been a bad boy, and so is Gravenberch. But
Yeah,
I like my DM to play like Gravenberch
Come on,
recently.
though.
I'm not gonna lie.
Gravenberch
I really like Gravenberch. And he costs 50
I
million.
think Gravenberch's level is slightly higher now, but Caicedo has that year behind him. So
Yes, that's the one.
He ain't got a year.
That's fine.
He ain't got a year. He was terrible for 6 months.
He's got a couple
Gravenberch
months.
is a
He's got
better
a month. He's
player.
got a couple months.
Gravenberch is a better player. Gravenberch was played out of position last season. Let's just remember
Well, we
that.
just
He wasn't
gave,
played in
remember,
the
we gave
same position.
Lavia the shout over Endo, even though Lavia hasn't played, by the way, and we gave him that grace.
Because he's a better player. Because
Because
Lavia
Lavia,
is just
I
a
think in a
better
squad,
player.
if you have a squad, you don't really want an Endo, you want a Lavia really and truly knowing that he's probably going to get fit or fitter, but that could change, of course. I think
it should be both of them if they was to do it.
I've let the poll.
Does anyone feel like Lavia's spoken like he's fucking the next coming of Jesus or something at
Yeah,
times?
bro,
he
He
is.
said, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
He's
Bro,
good.
oh no, bro. Remember what academy he came through?
I know. And then
I hear it.
Southampton.
I hear it. I rate it. I know all about his injury record at City up through the academy as well. I'm not saying he's bad, but literally all I said is he is spoken about like he literally his
Look
body.
what he did at Southampton, bro. Look what he did at Southampton when they were getting relegated, how shit they were and how much he stood out, right?
I hear it. I'm just saying he's spoken on a level that I can't remember. Actually, no, I can. Liverpool fans about Conor Bradley last season.
Serious,
to be fair.
Oh man, who are you picking that?
Bro, I can't because I think Gravenberch. I hear what you say about which one I prefer, and this season I think Gravenberch has slightly edged it, but I think Caicedo, like his body of work is a lot bigger.
If you have the squad, who you
Yeah,
picking?
and that's what I'm.
That's who would you want in your first team?
based on if I had a squad, I would never go on 10 games, so I'd go with Caicedo if I had.
I'm gonna go.
I'm
the DM. I like. I'm gonna go personally with Gravenberch. I like Caicedo, but I like Gravenberch. I think he's that six that I really like. And I'm sorry, look, and this is gonna come down to the poll is 50-50, man. And it's been 130 votes.
What Gravenberch?
And Caicedo, bro.
That one's
now
the hardest one, probably. It's probably the.
Wolfie,
Nah, there'll be a few
you
others.
got to decide it because
I'm going Gravenberch, man. He's been played in the right position. He's a better player than Caicedo for me.
It's
So
unbelievable.
Look, it's a democracy.
By the way, did you notice that? Did you notice that we didn't speak about his Netherlands performances as well to kind of get the
great gravy as well. But
Bro,
then again,
it's
if we
incredible.
do that,
Incredible.
Caicedo's been sick as well.
Actually, yeah, but also Gakpo looked good for Netherlands as well. To be fair. So what's the score set?
Look, it's 50-50. I ended
Right,
it.
so
Wait,
now,
what was the vote?
no,
Wait, so what did Daps? Who
50-50.
did you vote for, Daps? I'm confused. So who voted
Gravenberch,
for?
I went for.
I just went for Caicedo
I
based
went
on
for
body of
Gravenberch.
work.
Yeah, said 7.
I went for
Look, listen, my vote's Caicedo.
Wait, are we doing it like this?
Well,
No, my vote is
Okay.
Are we going off right now? Or are we going off?
No, I told you, bro. I told you. I said if I'm gonna stick to my own logic because I don't agree with Gabriel Vega being in the team. If I'm going to stick by my own logic, I think Gravenberch is the better player right now, but Caicedo has let's at least say 7 months of good performances behind him, maybe more.
God. Now it's just
So
free.
if we're gonna use my own football,
you have to go to the poll. You have to go to the
You
poll.
know what?
If it's
Give him a point
3-3, you have
each.
to go
Give him a
to the
point
poll.
each.
What's the poll
Move
say?
on.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a point.
Let's see the poll. Let's see the poll.
Point each. The next batch.
I'm sticking by it, bro.
Right then, let's
The
talk
next
about.
batch.
Are we
I'm sorry,
basing it on this season though? What are we basing on? Because that's
A little bit. I think a little bit of everything.
Then I'll stick with Caicedo.
And we're not doing that. Except when we say a little bit of everything, we're not doing legacy wise.
No,
we're not starting going. Yeah,
a little bit of everything though. Like recency, recency bias.
Otherwise, too long
You
to be
can't
pulled
say-
out.
Couple years
Yeah, it's
maybe.
gotta be a mix.
Let me run these quick. Blaze, when was Cucurella last bad game once? Even Palmer has had the bad games, but his good games has outdone Cuckoo by far. Cuckoo has been flatline solid for time. That's what Blaze is saying. Agreement? Was that you? Big up Blaze, by the way. It says Endo has had a better season than Lavia last season. But we're talking he's got a better squad.
I'm not doing Endo versus Lamb.
Endo had a bit
Yeah,
of a
lying,
comeback.
bro. Yeah, lying.
Yeah. We gave it a little bit of praise. Karan says, Chelsea fan smoke, really good stuff. I can tell you that. There you go.
La.
Gosh.
Put a la in there.
And then he says, Caicedo, you're McConney best. Anyways, Gravy, our best, and right at the time, he's the best in Europe on form. Go check the stats, club and country. There you go. Big up though. Good super chats to be fair. Now let's throw in some 8s.
Well, I've just got to go there. The first one has to be Enzo v McAllister.
I want to
Throw
see
Enzo straight out.
Listen. I know this. Yeah, but for the jokes, yeah, I low-key wanted to do Szoboszlai versus Enzo, but it'll be a bit unfair. But listen,
It's Enzo
McAllister, I ain't even.
No-brainer.
I think it'll be jokes. Man, 'cause they're both shit. They're both shit.
Szoboszlai has been deployed in attacking mid, so we're just doing the 8. So I'm gonna do Curtis Jones versus Dewsbury Hall.
So it's McAllister Enzo. It's not a conversation. We're going McAllister, right?
I can't even listen. I would have preferred us signing McAllister over Enzo. I'm gonna be honest. Enzo, more consistent performer.
We didn't ask.
It's getting tight now.
We didn't ask.
It's so funny.
McAllister
This moment.
We didn't ask.
You're not getting a ticket to get it, buddy. You're not getting a ticket, buddy.
We didn't ask.
We're not do that. We're not doing
Jones,
We didn't ask.
McAllister doesn't even speak. His quality speaks for him. Honestly, McAllister doesn't
We
speak.
didn't even ask.
Yeah, what was he against Forest?
No
Bro?
one
He got
speaks about
absolutely
him.
chucked around the park.
You know
No
what
one
it is with
speaks about
McAllister? He now it's got to that stage where even if he drops a 7 out of 10, he doesn't get spoken about because he's actually at that level where it's like you only speak when he gives that a 9 or a 10 now because that's how rated he is.
He had a stinker against Forest.
Let's move on from that.
So
that's that.
I said
Hold on. Zeno in the chat saying I'm not a real Chelsea fan. I'm not a real Chelsea fan. What? Because you want to suck Enzo's dick? Allow it. Enzo has been
There's no point in bro. There's no point because
Enzo's been alright
if anyone comes on here trying to say
wank.
that Enzo has been better than McAllister, it then discredits you in future arguments.
Enzo has been fucking wank. He's had like 5 good performances in a Chelsea shirt, yeah, and I don't even think all of them are in the Premier League. Let's not do this.
Curtis Jones, Dewsbury Hall. That's the next in line for the 8s.
Good
I like
Jones,
both of them,
yep.
to be fair.
I like
Let's move
Dewsbury
on.
Hall more. I think I don't know.
We're not trolling. We're not.
I'm picking Curtis
doing
Jones.
this.
He's got a better work. I just like Curtis Jones more than Dewsbury.
Yeah.
Dewsbury Hall hasn't impressed me yet.
I
at
like
Chelsea.
Dewsbury though. I think
I like him though, innit? I'll take him at United all day long. We got shit, so I'll take anyone. So
Cool.
is
I've
that
got Dewsbury Hall on that one.
So who we
I've
comparing?
seen
to?
a lot of
shit.
that. He's good.
looks like it's going back. There we go.
VD, you agreeing? Firstly, that's who you're putting up as your other 8. Yeah,
It's a poll.
What
Who's
versus
better?
Curtis Jones?
yeah.
It was like Cole
Yeah, I
Palmer.
mean-
That's the one on it.
Hold on, no.
Actually, our
Wait,
formation's weird, isn't it? Like it depends on
Because I
on
think
what
at the
you class
end
as two
you're
players
probably
and-
going to have some extra players. But so, are you putting up as your second 8? Are you putting up Dewsbury Hall?
It has
Some
to be
extra players.
their squad.
Yeah, I'm just asking
Against-
VD because it's VD.
Yeah, go on. Against Jones, yeah. Some of these are going to get a bit. Some of these are going to get a little bit
And we have
muddled because of
Harvey Elliott
positions.
still
but
in Szoboszlai and that.
Yeah. They'll come
Yeah,
in. Don't
Harvey
you
Elliott's
worry. They'll
was like-
come in. I have to
Dewsbury Hall,
say,
yeah, go on.
I am
Dewsbury Hall
being-
versus thing. They're more like each other.
No,
I'm limited on what I've seen of Dewsbury Hall, so sorry, but I
He was good
Didn't
at
have
that.
that
I've
energy.
still
So
on
can
the
we-
fuse.
so can we
Cats,
take
I've
Viega
still
out
on
of
the
this team?
fuse.
Can we take Viega out of this, please? Come on, boys.
No,
Like
no.
we
No,
No,
because
no.
You're
listen,
by the way,
he's double the player.
I don't
so
understand how you talk about body of work and he still put Vega in.
Well, man,
I can't
man,
It's
but
the
understand
same
how
way
you
we've
talk
got
about
Lavia in.
but
It's
we
the
have
same way
Vega
we've got
in the
Lavia
team.
in. He
No,
weren't there
because-
last
because-
season, but he's better. It's just it's
I'm
as
picking
simple as that.
I'm
He's
picking
better.
Curtis
Doesn't make
Jones
sense to me. It just doesn't make
I'm picking Curtis Jones. Oh, João
don't really
Felix
rate
is a
Curtis
shout as an 8, I guess. Maybe.
He's not an 8 though. Like he's
Nah,
more
I
like
like
a
him
10.
at 8. Well,
this one's a
That's why
landslide.
he's going to go
Yeah.
up against the few
This
people,
part
innit?
is a landslide, and we're all going to be in unanimous agreement. First and foremost, smash the likes. Please get this to 300 at least. Do me a favor. Do
so
that
who's
a favor.
who's the next one?
Palmer versus Szoboszlai. That's
Oh,
your number 10.
I'm going
That's a
absolutely
Hungarian
Szoboszlai.
Gerrard.
Well, them man are
I'm
getting bonus
joking. It's
points.
Cole Palmer by a
Um,
mile.
Who else? Who are you putting up as your next 10? Because them lot, I would say, is
Elliot.
João Felix.
I'd
Felix or
probably
Nkunku. Or Nkunku you could put there.
He's more up front.
Nkunku's a striker. up front,
Nkunku's
bro.
Nkunku's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
everything though,
I've
innit?
seen
It's
Nkunku's
whoever
a
it is,
striker.
it's going to be Nkunku, innit? I think Nkunku is better than the rest of those guys.
Yeah, but we put him up front as the second option, anyways.
Nkunku's the striker.
Yeah.
And then
Felix,
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 the next
Felix
10.
is a 10.
Felix, yeah, go on, Felix.
Bro,
I think
where's Felix even been
I think
playing?
Felix
10?
is
Does he come on in the 10?
He's kind of he
10
plays
left.
everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, it's-
10 left. He's their
Kind of
backup
false
10 pretty
90,
much.
left wing kind of
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
as well.
yeah. I'd
Like,
say Felix
yeah.
is the 10 backup.
Is
So
Felix?
who-
Is Felix?
who's
I
the
don't- I
other
haven't- I haven't watched
Elliot,
it.
realistically, man, them it's Elliot versus Nkunku, and Nkunku wins, innit? I think that's just fair.
I
Hold on,
think
no,
I
it's Felix.
think
Hold
I
on.
think
Who are we
it's
putting Felix
Nkunku
against?
up
it's
straight.
it's got to be Elliot.
Elliot.
Aren't we
That's
putting
what I
Elliot?
think. I think it's Nkunku.
Is
Oh, I think it's
Elliot?
Felix.
Hold
Elliot.
on, me. Everyone's just changing names constantly. Are
know.
we saying Felix or fucking Nkunku? Please,
Felix.
right?
I-
Felix.
I
If
say
it's Felix, if it's Felix and
Oh,
Elliot, then what we doing then?
I'm picking Elliot.
Felix.
Felix for me. Felix for me.
Felix.
Felix for me.
I'm
Elliot
picking.
for
I'm
me.
picking.
Like,
Felix.
I've seen Felix. I haven't seen how.
Felix.
But then
he is.
again,
I regrettably picking Felix. I think Elliot is a very good player. But
Months ago, you shout
going
you out,
Elliot.
man. You're being
You guys talk
objective.
about body of work. I'm
all
going
right,
Elliot.
right now, the scores are 10-8 and the midfield is finished. Now we go on to the wingers. Left wing.
Who's putting the
Uh,
left
Yes.
winger first?
who's
got
their
two
starting left?
great
Who's their starting left winger? Who
Hey,
is their starting?
by the way,
Sancho.
you
Sancho.
man,
Sancho.
VD, you have to put Mudryk forward at some point. So
Yeah, it's
I'm
him.
just
Sancho,
saying.
Sancho and Mudryk.
Well,
Can I get
I'm
him out of
gonna
the way,
go
please?
Luis Diaz because Sancho's my boy, but body of work people. So
Luis Diaz for me.
and Diaz actually been better than Sancho this season, even though Sanchez has been
let me
very
ask
good.
you a question then. We talk about squads. If you could pick one as well for yourselves, because we kind of done this with Lavia slightly. If you had to pick a squad and you said Diaz or what's it called, or Sancho,
Sancho.
who are you at?
I'm
I'm sorry, I'm
picking
taking
Diaz. I'm
Sancho every
picking
Diaz.
fucking
I'm
day of the
picking
week.
Diaz. I'm
Diaz,
taking
Diaz.
Diaz. I'm taking Diaz.
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 And
Yeah.
by the way, here's my thinking with Diaz. If we go in this season, both of them,
He's been
Sancho
cold this year as well, man.
has been good at Chelsea, but that's a very small number of games.
Yeah.
Sancho has been, Diaz has been better. Then, if we talk the last 2 seasons, I personally think that Diaz has been targeted a bit by
50-50.
some Liverpool
Yeah,
fans.
same.
But if we're being real, the season Diaz arrived at arrived at Liverpool, Diaz was cold, and that's probably the last time Sancho was cold as well. So I'm saying
Yeah, you
it's
got
pretty
good-
close.
No, it was
but
even.
I'm
How about this?
going
It was even before.
He wasn't
then. It
even
was
cold then.
before then.
It probably wasn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
cold then.
Sancho had already made his move, bro. He already made that move.
Yeah,
Don't get
it's
me
not a
wrong.
debate.
I think
It's not a
Sancho's the
debate.
better footballer. I think Sancho's the better footballer.
Oh,
innit?
you know
I'm
what?
not
This
gonna-
is not even.
He is the
debate,
better
you know.
footballer, but we're going
Diaz,
right
isn't
now.
it?
No,
Like,
I'm talking
we're
about
not
Gakpo
gonna-
versus Mudryk. There's no point.
Is it Gakpo Mudryk?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Monsters
Yeah,
finish, but we'll get
yeah,
on to that.
yeah.
That's all right. Gakpo this year is
Let's
ridiculous.
just do
by
the
way.
vote in it. Let's just do the vote in it. Let's just do the vote.
All right, I'm gonna pick both left wingers of Liverpool over
Me too.
right now over Chelsea.
Listen,
Is
I
that
just want
fair?
to say, yeah,
Me
Mudryk was
three.
good in the international break, innit?
Yeah,
let's
he was
not
good in the
forget
international
Love that,
what
AB.
Mudryk did on his debut. Yeah,
Love
that
Jig.
one run he did. Yeah,
He
against
was good last game for
Liverpool.
Chelsea
Yeah, against
as well,
James
innit, when he
Milner.
came off the bench.
That one
Yeah,
run against
yeah,
James Milner.
yeah,
What
Can I
was
just
that?
call
one
out
run.
He
Zeke?
was good on his debut
I-
against you, innit? So
I guarantee
That
you,
one run
Zeno,
against
you
James Milner.
didn't say Sancho was good first season at Man United before you man got him. I guarantee you were not saying that. Sancho good first season for
Hell
you,
no.
bro. You weren't saying that when he arrived.
got benched. He got
yeah,
benched.
he
Half
hasn't.
of
He
it.
was bad at Man United. I think he was good one preseason.
I swear you got.
One
Yeah,
preseason.
he played as a false 9. He played
Yeah.
as a false
Last
9. Looked
year,
better, yeah.
and-
for Man
And,
U,
and
yeah.
then that's the season that where when Pete Tong, right wingers, Madueke maybe. It don't matter how you want to pick it, but it is Madueke, Salah. Sorry, it goes to Salah.
Salah.
Another one is Neto versus. Yeah, you know,
He's not
let's
back
just
up
give him
right
that.
winger.
Oh,
He's not-
actually,
we
you know what
haven't-
it
we
is?
haven't
Probably
got
me,
one.
it is actually Harvey Elliott. Did we use the wrong 10?
Yeah, but we don't
It's
know what
Harvey
10
Elliott.
you
No,
you
I think
probably
that's
Oh,
got.
no,
Harvey
it's
Elliott.
no, it's Chiesa. We talk about it's Chiesa.
I'm still
Chiesa,
picking.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
same
going
as
Neto over Chiesa. I ain't gonna lie.
Neto's
So
quality.
So that's
yeah.
one each.
Yep. Raw. It's 39. Now it's a strikers debate. Jota versus Jackson.
Jota.
Sorry.
Jackson's a fraud.
Jackson's
Don't
not a fraud.
do this.
Jackson's not a fraud. Jackson's not a fraud.
He's a fraud.
I
He's
think
not
it's
a
gonna be.
nine.
He's not a fraud. He's
It's
not a
gonna.
fraud.
This
I
is gonna
think
go.
Jackson's been. He was. Do you know what? Yeah, he
Jackson's
missed a
not
lot
a
of
fraud.
chances last season.
He's a fraud.
I think we're being harsh on Jackson. I think Jota takes it, but Jackson, Jackson's not a fraud. Not.
I think
I hear
Jackson
it.
would be better on the wing.
Very much better, but we know that. But Jackson's not a bad player. We're not going to discredit Jackson. As a player, he's a
Absolute
great
shite.
all-round player, 100%. But
I just think because he looks awkward. Because he looks
Jota is-
awkward, people
Jota's
think he's
just
shit.
very-
Like at times, like
Jota just
Yeah.
Jota is.
Like,
like,
anyone saying
very,
Nunes over
very good.
Jackson of smoking work, I'm not going to lie.
I think you know what? I think Jackson.
Yeah,
that
I-
between
I-
Nunes
I-
and Jackson
I-
isn't
I-
as Nunes as people think though.
You know what it is? Because Jota gets
mad
injured
cat.
for me, and I don't want an injury person in my squad really. But Jota, every time he comes back from injury, just always gets me goals.
Yeah.
And that's
Jota's
a fact.
better.
He's just
Jackson's balled out. this
clinical.
year
You
as well,
can't
man. I think he's got
you can't beat a
forward.
clinical striker like that.
But I like Jackson's. I like Jackson, man. I
Yeah,
used to
he's
kill it.
shy.
I think Jackson's
I'm not gonna lie,
styles, isn't it?
I almost think
I
like
think Jota's better
Nkunku.
striker, though,
I
man.
think Nunes Jackson should be, and it should be
Yeah,
Jota.
that's what I was going to
Nkunku.
say. I was
Yeah,
going
but
to
we
say.
and
but we-
Nkunku.
you know
Yeah,
what it is?
Well, yeah. Well, that's if you're talking stylistically, 100%.
Yeah.
It's
But the,
stylistically,
but the thing is, we're going. So the whole argument from the very, very start, and it's been said since the summer, I've got a better squad than yours both ways. And now we're going to put up a first team versus a first team because this is the squad. That's why I put the 11 versus the first 11.
squads,
the
I
main
think
ones.
it's pretty,
And then you
yeah.
got the squad of the people who would come off the bench typically is compared to
Yeah.
the other teams off the bench more than less. And that's what you put together. So I'm putting that squad of first 11 and extra versus the other. That's why I'm doing it as the way it is. Unless you don't think it's unfair.
no. The way you've been doing it's fine, no? The way you're doing it now.
It's
like
weird.
to
It
think
sounds
so.
weird because I mean I know the
we're
score.
not
The
doing
score
combined
Liverpool
squads.
have won.
If we do
However, if we're talking impact off the bench, every time we see a Chelsea bench, Chelsea's bench has a lot more impact than Liverpool's does. But overall squad, player for player, Liverpool has the
Yeah,
best
yeah, yeah.
squad. From what we
So VD, your statement null and void. We've cleared that now. That I hope
It's
Hopefully
first
you
retract
that statement.
Liverpool's. I
Hopefully
think,
you
I think
retract it.
Chelsea have more reach with their attack and in midfield in times.
Yes.
But you know what it is? Liverpool's overall level is just higher. That's the way I see it.
You know what it is?
That's what we mentioned
overall,
though. We mentioned
what we've just done. Then, if are we admitting that Jota over Jackson? Because I'm not. I don't know if
Yeah,
I'm ready
yeah.
to have.
I
I'm
would say
convinced
I
it's
would have
just
put
because-
Nunes up against
what do we
Jackson
do
because they're
about
more the
so
same
where does
player, innit?
Nkunku? Is it Nkunku versus Nunes? Is that or is it?
Nkunku
Yeah,
versus
I would have
Jota.
put Nkunku versus Jota.
I
I
would
think
have
it's
Jota
put
wins.
Nkunku versus
Either way, Jota
then
wins.
Jota wins.
Jota's not
Right.
better than Nkunku though.
That's one.
Yes,
I'm
he is.
just saying, no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's
No,
better than
he's
he's better than
not.
both your strikers.
Jota
at the
has
moment.
had
That's what we're saying.
years of like,
Well,
He's not
every
better than
time
Nkunku.
he's not been injured, he's just been
It's
great.
do you know what it is though? Because Nkunku's a better footballer than Jota in it. I'm gonna concede.
You
that.
know
He's
what
a
it is,
better
yeah.
footballer.
You wanna
Even
talk
if you
But
put,
Jota's
yeah,
Jota's
you
way
talk
more
about-
productive and more consistent. So-
You know,
and
no matter how you
Nkunku
mix
is
it up,
incredibly productive.
if
It's
you
just
put
that he's
Jackson
been injured.
versus Nunes, Jackson wins that by a landslide. If you put Jota versus Nkunku, at the moment, Nkunku's getting scraps in the Conference League. As good as a player he is, he's not Jota, and I'd still pick Jota at the moment. And then you still pick Jota, even if it's Jota
I'm
versus
confused
whoever.
because
you're still gonna
if
pick
you
Jota.
ask a Chelsea fan,
That's
Nkunku,
spot on, mate.
Oh,
Spot on,
and
mate.
if you ask a Chelsea fan who you picking, Jackson or Nkunku, from what I've heard, you always pick Jackson.
Jackson.
By the way,
The manager said, how about the manager says it? The previous manager was doing it, bro. People always say this thing about Nkunku. Nkunku, when he's been fit, has been placed below Jackson in the pecking order by both managers, bro. Both managers. So
yeah,
what are we doing?
I'm here.
I would say Jota over Nkunku, but Jackson over Nunes all day long.
Yeah, even if that's what, so you can
It's
mix and
1-1.
match it
Yeah,
however you
I'd
want.
give it 1-1.
We
I'll
want
take
one.
it
However you put it, I think it would be 1-1.
Dan Waters says left wing should be Diaz and Sancho for the best squad. If we're doing combined
Yeah, if you're
squads,
doing combined, you're probably right, yeah,
of course.
yeah.
But big up Dan as well. Edward Lee says Jota just for the PlayStation celebration, and AO says Chelsea squad is better than everyone's squad. LOL. I don't know if it's actually being funny or whatever, but is there any other scraps that we need to put together? Like there's a
VD.
disaster
What's the
versus
score?
whoever. I don't know. It's 14-10 Liverpool.
14-10
That's
Liverpool.
what we just done 24 different players, and as it stands, through democracy.
I'll be honest,
Liverpool have
and the
the best
Vega
squad.
the Vega things are fixing it. Like if because we
Bro, you
Yeah,
gotta
but
let
we
the
can say,
Vega
but we
thing
can
go,
say the
man.
same
Yeah,
thing.
I agree.
Maybe
the
with the
Vega
Gravenberch
thing's a
thing.
joke thing. Like the rest of it, I'll agree with it.
We even gave a point to
We got
Gravenberch
Gravenberch,
and
we gave
Caicedo.
1-1.
Gravenberch over
Gravenberch
getting a point is
Caicedo.
fucking criminal.
And that's
Caicedo.
because
1-1.
I voted Caicedo, bro. I could have left these man to vote. I could have left these man and then just voted Gravenberch.
Exactly.
innit?
Exactly.
So let's not do that.
What about manager? We're gonna cover manager.
That's not squad
Vega,
though.
oh,
Part of
manager.
the squad.
And to be
Both
fair,
new, innit?
but the thing is, obviously, Chelsea's squad's been taken over by Maresco and been much better than the previous manager. And then obviously my man's taken over from slot, and now he's top. I think again that would probably be a point each. I think you can both big up both of them.
I'd go Maresca.
No, I'd say
Maresca
Liverpool are higher in the league and have more points. And
That's
you wouldn't think with Slot. You wouldn't. You guys.
But Monks, you've got a better squad.
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
You guys are the stars.
We only just found that out today, though, haven't we?
I want to think at the end of the year.
Only today we found this.
7 games wore off from Gravenberch.
I like Zeno's funny, man. You might not like Zeno, VD, because he's on you, but Zeno's funny as shit.
So VD, I guess if this was a court case, and you've brought something to the court, like we've got to ask you, have you got any final words? Like,
is there an appeal?
The system is against me. The system is against me.
Do you know what?
The system is against me. This is what it is. Listen,
Hold
I had 2
enough, man.
Liverpool
We need to
man on
apologize.
my arse cheeks. I promise you.
Hold on,
If Ches was here or something, or Don,
all
whatever,
of this could be referred to in the terms of YouTube as waffle. 4 places. 4 is the difference is 4, right? So please explain to me if you think this is wrong.
Technically,
please explain how you would get an extra 5 over them. If you know, like if this was points scored in boxing, which rounds did you actually win that you lost? Like, explain to me because you're quite far behind.
Caicedo should have had the straight up point.
All right, that's one.
No, he got the point.
And so did Gravenberch.
Yeah, but so did Gravenberch.
That's one.
It wasn't a 10-10 round.
So that's one. Yeah.
I personally would have Jota and Nkunku over both Jota and Nkunku. Fucking Jackson and Nkunku over both your strikers.
Okay, so that's one. So that's one.
Who else did we give points to? I can't even fucking remember at this point.
Listen.
I know this season goal contributions and stuff. Diaz has been on form, right? But I think come end of the season, he's gonna drop, man, and we're putting Sancho in there. I personally prefer Sancho over Thing. That's just my preference over Diaz. I know
so you're coming to court with no evidence. You just basically.
He's doing minority report. He's going to commit this crime in the future.
We know what Sancho is. We know what Sancho is and what he can do.
I'll be real. No, I don't want to hear this.
I know what he final last year. Like what? What are we doing?
Why do you talk about these players?
This is shameless. We'll get into shameless.
Even this year, Sancho's productivity this year, yeah. Every single time he gets the ball, he's doing something with it. He's doing something. He doesn't waste the ball.
Are you comparing that to how Diaz has started the season? Are you comparing that?
I know Diaz has been on. I know Diaz has been on fire, yeah. But I reckon, yeah, if we had this conversation halfway through the season.
But we're not.
He's gonna drop off.
Exactly.
I know, but I'm just saying.
What are you on about? What are you on about, Dennis? It's right now. You're talking about right now, right?
I want to do this at the end of the season.
This is like when Man United fans would right now.
Your statement was saying right now.
No, right now. You remember when Ty would try and talk Martial into any conversation, yeah? And it's like, but bro, he's not doing it, and he hasn't been doing it for ages. Like even Cass, and you can agree on this. When he went to Dortmund, yeah, my man was cooking in the Champions League, but in the league he wasn't really saying much. Wasn't doing much. Like, bro, I think Sancho. End of the season, maybe I hear it, and at the end of the season, we might look back at this and go, yeah, Sancho a lot better, but. At the moment, we've got to say Diaz has, over the last few seasons, been substantially better. And even though Monts will be the first to admit he hasn't been great at Liverpool last season, he's still been a lot better than Sancho was at Man United.
His dad got kidnapped, man. That's going to play a part in it. You know what I'm saying?
His dad also has got plenty of Latino booty since then, bro. So
he's basically saying he wants a retrial later. The thing is, though, why is like, you know why the relevant? Yeah, of course we can do one at the end of the season as well. But remember. Why I'd say this has been fair trial, and to be fair, I don't think any Chelsea fans in here actually said that this has been kind of unfair. I think don't get me wrong, it hasn't really been a gang up on you either. We've asked the chat, we've asked ourselves, you've got 3 of us here as well. You're both doing really well at the moment. By the end of the season, you could be really shit, Liverpool could be really shit, and then and then it's not really much of a debate because we considered last season and also included right now. That's what really got it going. I think it's been okay. And to be fair, even if Liverpool's got a slightly better squad than yours, that's why the expectation is more in Liverpool.
Yeah, for real. Well, there we have
It's just the fact that you thought that Chelsea had a way better squad. You said
We
third
do.
best.
We do.
Even if
Man
you
said
went for the
third best.
Game of opinions,
man
innit? Game of
claim third
opinions.
best.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
if there's different,
third
a
best
different
in the
panel
league.
gives a
That's
different
a shock
points,
fact.
innit? Different
Would
panels
you
give
say
different
Gotta
points.
remember, these man
I
was
guess
claiming third best
Listen,
squad.
there were 2 points instantly for Liverpool fans. What am I supposed to do, right? Like,
You
it's
know
a
what?
bit.
It's nothing to
Wait,
do.
VD, can I ask you a
Again,
question? Let me ask you a question, right?
Mm,
You still, in your heart, believe Chelsea got a better squad, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, not where you think Chelsea will finish, but should Chelsea be finishing ahead of Liverpool this season then, on that logic?
Why are you pausing?
Well, what is that?
Yeah.
pause
It's-
now?
Go on,
it's
man.
a
See,
different
look at this guy.
It's listen.
What?
You keep doing the same thing, yeah. Listen, your team has had a long
It
time
ain't
to
my
gel.
team. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah,
It's got
but
nothing to do
Liverpool,
with
Well, that
Liverpool
pause,
have had
I
a
need to
long
explain. Bro, you
Liverpool
just
have had a
turned
long
into
time to
fucking
gel.
that
No,
boxing there.
because I was thinking different things at the same time, right? On paper, yeah, say nobody had any time together. You threw these players together. Yes, I think we should, but we haven't had time to gel. We don't have team cohesion. We brought in new players as well.
So you can't say the squad is better
Your team's
then?
already made. Oh my god, are you not listening? The
Part
squad
of that
as
squad
players,
is being
our squad
cohesive to
as
make it a better
players,
squad.
as players, as individuals. I think
Which
we have
form a
better
squad?
players.
They form the squad, yes or no?
Which is the argument?
I'm saying, man for man, we have better players. Man
But we
for
can't-
man.
You
can't
asked
do-
for the
we can't
debate
do-
about the squad.
Hold on,
You asked
hold
for
on.
a squad
BD,
debate, not player
BD,
debate.
Are you basically telling me that this whole debate now, in hindsight, is on paper? That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
What
because
else is it?
context,
I can't
doesn't
say-
exist.
Because on
No,
paper we have
we
a better.
can't
We
go
have
on
on
paper
paper
shit.
than certain
You know
players.
what? You know what it is.
We're doing it.
It
We
doesn't-
can't do on paper shit, bro. Come on, man.
It doesn't matter. Let's not just try and move the goalposts and everything. You wanted fair trial. I think this has been fair trial. I haven't been biased, even though you. I don't.
I
like Liverpool.
thought I'm
Some are a bit
surprised because I
I'm
did
actually
think
surprised by this. to be fair.
I think like I'm still here saying I think Chelsea have one of the
You know
best
where
squads in
you
the
lack-
Premier League.
you know where
but
we-
we've just gone through it,
You know where
and
you
I've been proven wrong.
You
I'm
lost-
a bit surprised, but
You lost the
I
point.
think a different
lost the-
panel gives different
You-
things.
you
Listen,
lost-
I don't
you
think
lost-
Jones
you
is
lost-
better
well,
than
yeah. If you get Ches and
we
Don
were.
on here, of course
Yeah,
it's going
Chelsea
to
fan channel. Yeah, of course it
But
does.
that
Chelsea
doesn't
fan channel will
change.
definitely give it
That
a
doesn't change
opinion.
my opinion, by the way. It doesn't change my opinion or Wolfies or Dax. What you think? Don and Ches are going to come on in? I'm going to get scared and want a different opinion.
No,
Like, come on,
not
man.
like fucking that, bro. I'm not saying like.
Well,
fucking
I'm
that.
not-
It doesn't
what
even
I'm
have to be
saying-
them
but-
two. It doesn't even have to be
Look,
them
the
two.
bit that
It could be
surprised
two
me is
different
I
fucking
was
different
going to
fans.
say, I was actually going to say, but the truth is, I'm not even going to say like, you know what, at the weekend we'll find out which is a better squad because we won't because you know that's
If you
not.
win though.
However, I
I'll
was going to say
apologise.
across the season, you know, we'll find out. And then you'll say no. So I don't even know how we're going to find out now. You literally just want to do it on paper. In that case, I guess we go and just
Put it in the field.
put it in FIFA or something and let them decide.
But
Yeah,
how does that make any sense? So if I say to you who's a better player, Kukurea or Robertson, yeah, you're gonna say you're not gonna say, oh well, in this
You
squad
said
or
Kukurea.
in this
Right,
thing,
but hold on.
he's playing
right,
this
bro,
role
bro,
way
but-
better than fucking
okay,
this person.
So when we've gone through it, you
Going
don't
player
want
for
to,
player,
right,
who's
so
better?
let-
Whose
all right, so
fundamentals are better?
let's
Who's
do, so
playing
let's
better?
do so let's do an example, right? That you're saying, so when we got to left back and it was Robertson and Vega, you literally
wasn't
didn't
Robertson
want
and
to
Vega.
do overall body of work or anything. You want to do the right fucking now, right? Right now.
Yeah, right now, who's a better player?
So, but if we're doing it right now, then surely a whole season is a good way to judge the squad, right? Because it's right now, this season. Otherwise, it's a completely different conversation because the Robertson Vega thing or Robertson whoever is not a conversation. It's
You'd
Robertson
lose
again.
one more.
We
Who's
have
top of
to-
the league if you want to do
otherwise-
right now?
Otherwise, bro, if you're literally just saying based on FIFA ratings or something, then I don't know what we're doing here. Like,
You know what? At the end of the
No,
day,
and
just
also-
to wrap it a little bit, it's
Oh.
as easy as this, isn't it? Bro, hold the L.
or prove him wrong and at the end of
Hold
the
the L.
season finish above Liverpool.
It's hold the L. That's all it is right now. And you know what? I think again, you lacked in the defense. That's where
Yeah, it was.
That's
in
where
the
Liverpool
defence,
got better their points, and that's something we've criticised Chelsea with, even if it is individually.
that's true, you know.
Whether you like Levi Colwell or not, they just got better defenders.
Ultimately, and he's right because if you
Like I said,
you left
like I
back.
said at
Yeah.
the start. Like I said at the
Go on.
start, the defense is not great. We get their defense. I think we attack their mistakes like they do, like they put in pretty much week in week out with Sanchez and Fofanas, and we get their mistakes on the weekend, and
Hold on,
we're pretty much
something
good.
to get-
Honestly, attack
Wait,
is
can I-
slightly
can I
better
come
than
on?
their attack. Their attack is
Let me
great.
mention-
I'm
let
saying
me-
they
let me
have
men- let me-
defensive
let me
issues.
mention
They
one
have a
thing
lot of
innit,
defensive
yeah?
issues.
Let me mention one thing, and I don't want to repeat myself from earlier, but when I say like there's levels to this, I think Chelsea have to remember where they've been in the last 2 years. So whatever level they think is palpable isn't the level that maybe a Man City or an Arsenal or Liverpool are talking about when we're making these comparisons. And yes, you might look at individuals because that's all you can do. You can't look at a whole squad because it's been shit for the past 2 years. You can't look when you are forced to look at individuals, and you are forced to talk about on paper because you have nothing to show. You have nothing to show as a team as of yet. And because you're doing well in these first 7 games, again, that's not what this is based on. So ultimately, yes, I can get why certain players you would put over Liverpool's as an individual, i.e. Jadon Sancho, I think is actually a better footballer than Diaz. But in this system for Slot, Diaz has been very good. I think certain players aren't as good as Chelsea players, but in the Liverpool system, they're better than Chelsea players in their system, to try and be a bit more balanced and give you that point. So,
But I'm just reading the title of this stream: Liverpool versus Chelsea squad in caps debate. So it's not an individual thing. We're talking about the squad now.
Yeah.
If you want to do the
I think
here and
being
now,
a team and being
Liverpool
a
are
squad
top.
is 2 different fucking things. I'd say Liverpool are the better team. I think we have a better squad. I think that's 2 different. I think that's 2 completely different things.
VD, the
Team
hardest
the
thing
weekend.
for me is VD. The hardest thing for me is is that you literally like. We've come on, we've had the debate, right? And the debate, whenever, like, say we come on a Friday night and we have a debate about, say, in fact, a game preview, right? We give the game preview, and then ultimately, whatever either of us say is found out, and we know that we're going to be found out. And on Sunday, whoever's held the L has to hold the L. But what you're pretty much saying is, by the end of the season, you're still not going to judge it. So I'm kind of a bit baffled. You don't ever want to be accountable for your opinion. You're literally saying, this is my opinion, but I'm not giving a timescale of when we'll actually get to see how good these players are, which does make sense because potential FC, right? That's what it is. You can wax lyrical about these players, but I'm saying, you know what? Let's see by the end of the season. You're going, no. We're not going to see by then. So I don't even know what the end goal of this was.
When did I say we're not going to see?
That's
at the
why
end
they
of the
talk
season?
about
No,
Gabriel
I said,
Vega and
if
they talk
we're
about.
going to see by the end of the season, surely you would confidently be able to answer the question.
That's why they talk
should
about
you
Renato
finish
Vega,
above
sorry, and they
Liverpool?
talk about all these players. They talk about Dewsbury Hall.
Right?
Potential. It's just all potential. It's all potential.
Surely
at
you
the end of the
could.
day.
Surely
It's never.
you'd have more
It's
chest with
never.
that and just say, yeah, we should finish above Liverpool because we've got a better squad.
That's not. We both know
all
that's
potential,
not how football works, bro. We know that's not how football works. You're telling me, yeah, if you brought in a
I'm
team
hungry.
right now,
Please,
I'm
please,
starving.
please.
if
Come
you're
on.
telling me if you brought a team and put them all you brought
me.
bare good players, yeah, put them together, yeah, because we see this for fucking England, yeah. You bring all of these good players, you fucking put them together. They don't
Rate
play
your
well.
manager.
Why don't they play well?
Your manager.
Because
Do
they
you
because
rate,
they don't think.
hold on.
Because
Okay.
they don't
Do you
play
rate
together
Do
week in, week
you
out.
rate your manager?
Do you condemn Israel?
Yes.
But only
Yes,
it
I rate my
feels like,
manager.
VD, I'm not going to lie. It sounds like you want to make a load of bold claims, but not be accountable. Because then you're going, yeah, but they're still good.
Where
If they-
am I dodging accountability?
Okay,
This is
by me
absolute
saying
waffle.
to you, no, it's not. Because I'm saying to you,
Oh, God.
you're literally saying, yeah, but I'm making an excuse for if it doesn't work. You're
I'm
saying
not
'cause the
making an
squad-
excuse. I'm not making an excuse.
You
I gave
are.
you your answer. I'm saying, should we finish above Liverpool? If you
Answer
brought,
it.
yeah,
Should you
okay,
finish
cool,
above
cool,
Liverpool?
cool. No,
And
let's do
I
this
asked
now.
you 20 minutes
If you
ago.
brought all of Liverpool's fucking players in this fucking season, brought ours in, yes, we should finish above. But their team has had fucking years to gel together and play
All right,
together,
so in that
and
case,
they understand.
now please tell me.
Right.
So now
So
please
I'm
tell
saying,
me
yeah,
when we should judge your team based on your squad.
When
based
we
on-
not
start-
entirely
when we
true.
start
We
to
bought 4 new midfielders last season, by the way.
Also,
Alone.
you brought in a new style of play as well, by the way.
We also
You've
brought in new fucking players as well, but your core has been there for much longer than ours has. I think. Listen, and especially next season,
our
yeah.
midfield is no
And
longer.
listen,
Our
next
midfield
season,
is a season old. I'm just saying, our
next season
midfield
for
is season
sure.
old, just like
I'm
yours.
saying this. I'm pre-ordering this now. Yeah, next season, yeah. No matter what, yeah. If your team stays the same, our team stays the same, or even if you grab a few more players, yeah.
Chelsea's team is
Say you
staying the
lot don't.
same,
Say
bro.
you lot don't even
Neither
fucking.
is
Say you lot don't
Liverpool's.
even upgrade like that. We absolutely should be finishing above yous lot. But your team is still Klopp's team. Our team is just.
Yeah, but is it not
Answer
worth
the
saying
question.
this style of plays
Again,
change?
no,
Style of plays change.
And that's the bottom line. All right, let's go,
Hold
man.
on. McAllister, Gravenberch, Endo, and Soboslai have only been here for one season, by the way. The whole midfield is new. The whole starting midfield is new.
I still want an answer this season. Should you finish ahead of Liverpool or not?
You don't want to
I've
answer that
all
question, bro. You
waffle,
don't answer that.
waffle,
He doesn't want to answer. He doesn't want to answer.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
potential
Don't
see,
wanna
I
answer
gave
it,
you
man.
the
Don't wanna
fucking
answer that.
answer
Potential
about
FC.
fucking waffle. I
Don't
gave you the
Stop
fucking
swearing.
answer.
I'm just gonna send
No,
this to your
no,
mum.
I don't give a
Above or
fuck, bro.
below,
I
it's a
don't give a
one-word
fuck.
answer.
No, because you're just
But
sitting there
I'm not
yapping
gonna lie.
on. I gave you the fucking answer. You're saying that I'm doing
we all know
circles.
there's certain words. When you say waffle, yeah,
No, I
when
think
your
we are.
response
We're
to
moving
someone
in
saying
circles.
something is waffle, we know where your head's gone. So
Send this to your mum, man.
anyway,
go ahead.
listen, it's
Down.
been a good
Send this to
debate,
yours, bro.
and
I got it. I don't mind.
and listen, Chelsea can
I
prove
don't
us
give a
wrong at the
man.
end of the season, and VD can come on and say, "I told you our squad was better."
Yeah, man. Swearing in
All
auntie's
this
house,
rest
man.
of
You think I
your
swear in my
nil-nil,
mum's?
bro.
You think I swear in my mum's house? You'd never swear in my mum's house. Never swear in yours. Swearing in your own mum's house. What's wrong with you?
Right, we will be back tomorrow.
Let me just do these quick.
Oh.
God, I hate Chelsea. You should compete for the league. Better squad does not mean immediate success. JJ's saying better squad, not better 2 11s, is what Lai is saying. Real McCoy is saying no good squad would include Michael Ramsey. That's your name. Rubbish and Elliot. This guy hates that. You're a Liverpool fan as well, are you? VD and Chelsea running the seek validation of Wayne expectations.
Link, I beg you. I see you in the comments, yeah. I beg you, I beg you,
You
fly
know-
over. Yeah, you're in the thing. I beg you, fly over. Come. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it, fam. You fucking trying
know-
to shit, and I see him.
You
all
know
the
he's
time.
he's in the chat, in it, the group chat, the big group chat. This links
Is
there,
he?
is that one? Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Why would you be
Link.
flying over? What is it? A boxing match or
I
something?
don't know. He's got fucking.
I've
he's
always
got-
saying barbecue, lads. Again.
Oh, Bob, what is it? A boxing match? Has it got like
Boxing with the
that?
barbecue,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll scrap anyone. You know, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I would have scrapped you, to be fair. You're quite a fighter. Maxwell says,
Round
Cassie
two,
lame,
ding,
a
ding.
boy sneak this in Gravenberch. Bruv, I picked Gravenberch. Shut your mouth, Maxwell. Big up though.
I think it was the growing bitch. Who called him that?
Oh
Someone
yeah,
called him
I
that,
got names for loads of Liverpool players. It is what it is, isn't it? Don't get your knickers in a twist, mate. Unless you wear them because you decide you want to be a broccoli tomorrow. But what's it called? Anyways, big up to everyone. Make sure you smash the likes on the way out as well. And also you can go subscribe to Wolfie's channel in the description below, or you can literally see it right now as well when I show the display names. Big Six Bands has gone over the 12.5K mark. Musa, you doing content yet or what?
Yeah, on my. You
So
can find
you're
on my
not doing
TikTok
content,
and
so
on my
forget
YouTube
about it.
channel.
But yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
quickly go.
Cass, quickly,
gonna-
Thomas Frank.
We'll talk about it on
Thomas
my channel in
Frank,
a second.
Southgate.
Thomas Frank, yeah, Southgate, no. You fried cunt. Anyways, in a bit, going over to my channel and I'll talk about this Tuchel shit.
Love, I'm gonna go and eat some food.
There's one more super chat that's come through.
Oh, we'll talk. What are you not doing, man? People are just gonna drop. Liverpool are gonna get dunked on. After they get dunked on, Salah, Van Dijk, Trent are all gonna leave on the free. 25, 26 Liverpool back to the pits, banter era. Inshallah. Yeah. Come on. Can't wait. If I can. But in a bit, anyways.
Love.